if Keith is hurting like this, there's no answer.
Did you guys see that performance by Kendrick Lamar at the halftime show? Did you hear what he said, y'all? This is crazy. I told y'all, this is over.
ọ̀rẹ́ mi lámẹ́dà ọ̀hàndò ló ti ṣe art and dance ó ti lọ́jọ́ lórí bíi ti kálẹ́ndà oníṣẹ́ méje 5 naira yeah me I want to stack up money Èdùmàrè stand up for me o bẹ́ẹ̀ bá lè rè kó sọ for me wọ́n ní kí ni mo lè dá sọ lọ mi.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
He needs some milk.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
To this day.
What's good? Let me know if y'all can hear me, y'all. Let's get it.
Everybody down.
Every time you get us saying lọ torí mo fẹ́ jayé jù lẹ́yìn lọ ohun tí oṣù ọ̀fẹ́ nìkan abẹ́ ọ̀gbẹ́yìn kan tóbi ń tin mélòó la yọ ọ̀hún ojú rírí devil go give you half odidi àánú olúwa pọ̀ amúmi sí gbólóhùn ìlú abẹ́ ra ayé mi lóde ń tọwọ́ mi tó wà lókè gọ̀ǹgọ̀ dààmú rẹ̀ yé olùpẹ̀ mú pé ọlọ́run mo ṣe ẹ̀yọ̀ ń bo ànábì lẹ́ẹ̀méje ojú rẹ̀ yeye ní dédé agídí tó ní ikò lè gbé ẹgbẹ́ bí ìkọ́ ní sùúrù máa pàdé òòyì máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ yọ.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
ní sùúrù máa pàdé òòyì máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ yọ.
Another one.
Everybody down.
It's over 9,000.
Let's get it, y'all. So y'all can hear me? All right. Check. Hold on. Check. Okay. Let me see. Okay. All right. I thought I was getting some feedback. What's good, y'all? Happy Friday. What's good? How y'all doing today? Welcome to another daily dose of juice. We in the building, y'all. We in the building. Big things happening. As always, we are continuing with this shift. This shift will never stop because until we shift, it doesn't really stop. And it's so amazing because I just got this picture from a small town in Georgia. And when I tell you the sun, dang, I wish I would have took the sun in it, y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up a picture for you guys. Hold on, I'm about to pull up. But how y'all doing today? I see a couple of people saying, good day to be alive, good day to be here. Y'all can hear me. Grand rising to everybody. Grand rising to all. Hold on, let me show y'all this. Let me show you. I'm about to send all of this to me so y'all can see the magic that's happening in the universe. Okay, everything is happening here for All right, there we go. Okay, let's see let me see how many people we got here today. It looks like we got a light day. We got a light class. As a matter of fact, man, let some music play.
Kó lè dọ́là kó lè ní olùsàn ọ̀fà kọ̀ọ̀kan wípé owó bọ̀ wá fún ṣùgbọ́n làálà pọ̀jù fọmọ ẹ̀dá àdámù olùtẹ̀síwájú lọ ló bá sọ̀rọ̀ fún kejì wípé àròwò òjijì ló bá kó ajé méjì lọ́wọ́ àwọn jọmọ́ méjì wípé ẹ̀wìn tẹ̀ fẹ́ sí lówùrọ̀ fọjọ́ méje. Ṣùgbọ́n tí ẹni kejì ọba mi á máa dá ṣàárá kò sẹ́ni bí tó bá dé ní ó lè dọ̀la kó dòdì fún kejì ọba mi á máa dá.
Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this sun over here, y'all. This was sent to me from Georgia, some small town. I forgot where the town was. But this was in Georgia. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? You see what I'm saying? So, different people's phone catch different things. And, that's why I say, now they've only got 2 different type of phones that they make. There's a couple of more, but, just the type of phones that they push. But different people phones catch different things. And this lady was able to catch the sun doing this thing, man. This is amazing. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this over here? Just a whole bunch of colors in this, y'all. Just colors within colors. Y'all see that? Just colors within colors. It literally looks like a portal. Like we're about to go through a portal, man. Literally looks like we're about to go through a portal. And when I saw this, right? When I saw this, what came to my mind was this YouTube thing. Hold on, I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to show you guys. I think I've shown you guys this before. I believe I showed you guys this before. God dang, that's loud as hell. Jesus, how do I turn this down? When I showed you guys this, you guys see that, right? Again, you got the black sun over here, which is the code writer. The black sun is the code writer. It's the one that writes when you see the black sun or the aurora borealis, it's the light of the black sun, and it writes the code. Remember, the green screen is what projects our reality. That's why you see all of nature is green. Nature is green because nature is what creates reality. So the black sun is the code writer, and you see it's raining down the codes. So when you be seeing those, when I be showing y'all those clouds, those beautiful rainbow clouds that they're giving these crazy names for it, whatever, momulus clouds, whatever they want to call it. But this is basically the black sun raining down the codes. Okay, the codes are coming in, as you can see, right? And then here's the proton storm. Okay, if you know about Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man game, he acquires this blue plasma power. Okay, because that's because plasma is blue. It's like a blue purple. It's a royal. You can't make this stuff up. The same thing kind of have on my do-rag, but it's this bluish royal purple color. And you see the purple or the plasma, the proton storm is raining down. You see, when that proton storm, that plasma storm rains down, this opens up the black sun and just rains down our DNA. See that? And it looks like something just pressing down on top of us. So that's the pressure of the DNA changing. You see the cube, remember I broke down the cube, the Rubik's Cube a long time ago, and I showed y'all the Rubik's Cube is basically, it's allegorical, or it's a game metaphor for unlocking our DNA, unlocking our genetics, so we can, access the timeline of the gods, get back to the godly ways that we used to be, the way that we used to think, the way that we used to do, you know what I'm saying? When Tartaria was here, Atlantis, Lemuria, whatever you want to call it. All right. So, and it's a U2 concert because this is coming to you. It's coming to you. It's coming to us. Okay. It's coming to us. And then let me see. And I believe Las Vegas gives us 25. Yep. Las Vegas gives us 25, which is the black sun. Okay. That's why Las Vegas is so hot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an allegory for like the home of the black sun. Oops. What was that? There we go. For the black sun. So yeah, there we go. Black sun, Las Vegas. And yes, purple rain. Yes. I had this guy over here, right? Where's it at? This guy over here, right? Hold on, y'all. All right, hold on. Never mind. This guy over here in Denver, Colorado, 2 days ago, you see, 5-7, purple rain. First of all, let's look at what purple rain gives us. You can't make this stuff up. Purple rain gives us 41. Remember, I told y'all, right? You're going to see the number 4114 a lot. Remember that? I told y'all that, right? Okay. 4114. You're going to see that because this has to do with the 14th Amendment. Okay. Purple rain, like 41 gives you God backwards. That's 14. See that? 14. This is the rise of us. This is the rise of us because 14 also gives you blacks. But the fact of the matter is, this is again illumination. Okay, this is illumination. We're being enlightened. Okay, because if you have some type of, let's see, if you have some type of some coloration, right? Some coloration coming from the sky. It's blending into our world. It's merging into our world, y'all. It's coming to our world. So what do you think it's doing? Okay. And it's purple rain. Okay. Well, here's the thing, right? Because if you know Dragon Ball Z, in the higher realms, in the higher worlds, their sky is actually purple. In Dragon Ball Z, the higher worlds, let me see. Listen. Let's see. You see? And King Kai's world, you see, the higher worlds, the supreme Kai worlds, right? Their sky is purple. So this denotes, right? Again, purple is a royal color. It's royal. It's royalty because you have divine masculine, blue, and you have divine feminine, red, right? Because red is the root. It is the start. And then blue is the highest vibrational color. It is the highest source of energy. It speaks the highest truth. That's why your throat chakra is blue, and your crown and your first eye chakra is a variation of the blue and purple. You know what I'm saying? So you see truth, you speak truth. Okay. So that's why, again, you have your mouth, your nose, and your two eyes, right? They're all aligned with your third eye. Here's that holy trinity over here, or that diamond. You see what I'm saying? Here's the diamond. You see it reaches from the first eye to your eyes. Okay. So you guys can see. Okay, the diamond starts right. What the hell? What? This shit is so hard to do, bro. Here's a diamond over here. Okay, that's the diamond, but it's also the Holy Trinity. You see what I see right here to the eyes, and then you go right here, That's that Merkaba. That's that Merkaba. Okay, that's that Holy Trinity, divine masculine and feminine. So you have color from the higher worlds merging into our world. What do you think that's going to do? Because the Kais, right? They have access to see everything that's happening within with the earth. They see everything. They know everything. They are connected to the planet. That's why you see like King Kai, right? Not just King Kai, but all the Kais They have long antennas to basically to feel out, right? Feel out what's going on in the ether, what's going on in the other planets. And you have right here over here, Supreme Kai. He doesn't have no antenna, but he has white hair, which denotes wisdom, and also ancient. Okay, so that's over here now. Okay, so purple rain gives us 41, which is illumination. All right. Also, I believe third eye. Sometimes third eye chakra, I believe. Which is our ID, y'all. Which is our ID. Okay. And I believe this also gives us solar maximum. Yep. Solar maximum. You see what I'm saying? And we are totally in solar maximum right now. Okay. And this is basically creating. And then remember, I told you Tupac, I believe Tupac Shakur. Yep, Tupac Shakur gives you 41 as well. So again, we broke down what Tupac Shakur is all about. We talked about that. So this again is the band. This is basically the bandana. Okay, this is tying you, right? That's why Tupac has the the bandana over his third eye, right? Because it's tying your first eye with the cosmic intelligence, and they have the bandana over their eye. So basically, the other reason why they have the bandana, it depends what kind of bandana, because whenever they put the bandana over their eye, it's like a sacred geometry type of bandana. So what kind of sacred geometry is that? Would it probably most likely has to do with the Sahasrara chakra, which is the Anja chakra, which is the third eye chakra. So that's why Tupac always wears a bandana, right? Now, you can't make this stuff up, y'all. Now, check this out. Remember when I told y'all yesterday? Remember what I told y'all yesterday, right? That my uncle passed, right? And his name was Hammer Time, okay? Right? Now, tell me why this happens, y'all. I'm telling y'all, the universe, it speaks to us in these funny ways. As soon as I went off of live, right? As soon as I went off of live, this is what I came across. Hold on.
Fucking Hammer Time, baby. Y'all fucked up.
This nigga, he gets out his car, right? He throws a hammer in the red car because it's urgent, right? And he throws a hammer. He says, "Fuck," and he just starts rapping horribly, of course.
Hammer Time, baby. Hammer Time, shit. Fucking Hammer Time, baby. Y'all fucked up.
Y'all fucked up, you know? You see what I'm saying? This is how the universe works.
Just because I'm white doesn't make me less belligerent. Just because I'm guilty doesn't make me less innocent. Victim act. That's why I don't.
But that's exactly how the universe speaks. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Check this out.
So we come over here, hung out with X. He's really good.
You hear that? Came out over here, hung out with X.
Yo, what's up, man?
I'm not working out.
What's up? What's up? What you watching? I just wish I had learned how to unban people. Oh, I can unban somebody?
You hear that? He wants to figure out how to unban people. Okay? Because I told y'all they're getting banned. Didn't I tell y'all they're gonna get banned? Didn't I tell you? I've been telling y'all, right? They're getting banned. I've been telling y'all. Didn't I tell y'all?
We don't even know what they did. We should just unban them. Just tell me how to do it.
You see? We don't even know what they did. We should unban them. You see Will Smith trying to get Will Smith to plead for them. You see what I'm saying?
It's like somebody got banned for saying, bro, that chick is cringe.
Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this down. Hold on. Okay. He said someone got banned for saying, bro, that chick is cringe. Remember the chick? What is the chick, y'all? It's the chick. It's the chicken. It's that chicken, which is that check-in. Look at Will Smith's shirt, y'all. he's got that, I don't know if that's denim but he's got that blue denim on, blue with the lightning, with the plasma going all across it. With the plasma going all across it, y'all. And he's saying, bro, he said, like somebody got banned for saying, bro, that chick is cringe. Let's see. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. This is 62. 62. The number 26 that keeps coming up. The number 26 that keeps coming up over and over and over and over and over again. This is cleaning that's happening, okay? Because why? They're getting banned. I'm telling y'all, I'm showing y'all how the universe is speaking to us. How the universe is showing y'all what is going on. This is us decoding what is happening in real time. In real time. See? Let's go. Let's continue.
Come on, man.
What happened?
Well,
See? Come on, man. Let's go. Let's continue the ban.
Oh, y'all good?
No, if we didn't.
Look, hold on. It looks like his shirt has people holding on together. Not just, it looks like people holding on together.
Do nothing.
Or his what's it called? His denim. It's all denim. It's all denim. Because we are den, yo. I'm telling y'all. We are den and we are done. Things are wrapping up. You feel me? All right, let's go.
Oh my God, that would have been insane.
You see what I'm saying? Look at that, y'all. Oh, and yeah, and it's not just people. It's the feminine energy. This is the feminine energy because it looks like women, look, holding hands together. It's holding hands and holding feet together. And in the middle, it's the diamond, bro. How can I make this stuff up? I open up talking about the diamond on the face, and here it is on his shirt. And not just diamond, it also creates stars too. It also to create the Star of David. You can't make this stuff up. My battery on 62 right now, yeah. You can't make this stuff. You cannot make this stuff up, bro. This is all, what's it called? This is all, it's all, everything is just so divine, you know, so divine. Because I told you, see, they're getting banned. Hold on. And then hold on. Now I'm gonna show you guys this. Hold on. Let me see if it's on, what's his name? Because I recorded this yesterday for y'all. I recorded this on my phone for you guys. Just to show you, man, how we be in alignment. And I be telling the truth. I be speaking the truth, y'all. I be telling y'all. Hold on, let me see. Where is Ashton? What's his name? Ashton Hall? Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at Ashton Hall. Check this out. Check this out. For some reason, this came up on my, again, y'all, this is how the universe speaks to me. Not just to me, it speaks to all of you guys like this. If you want to know an answer, if you're specifically talking about something, if you're looking for something, the universe will literally answer it for you. But you have to just be aware of what's going on. Check this out, okay? You have what's called okay, what's it called? You have you have Ashton Hall. Ashton Hall, which we talked about. I forgot what Ashton Hall gives us. Bro, it's cringe. Get your shit. Ashton Hall. 37. Okay. Ashton Hall gives us 37. You see? 37. 37. And I said I'm turning 37 this year. Because why? Ashton Hall is about separation. That's why he's running so fast, because the separation is coming really, really quickly, because we're about to separate from this 3D matrix, this illusion. Y'all see it falling really, really quickly. Okay, so now separation again. Now check this out. Where we at? Look at this. And not just that. What's it called? Right? He does it in black. He does it in blackface. Okay, he does it in blackface. Which, if we look at blackface, because it starts out in the blackface. Blackface gives you, see, 28. 2 plus 8 gives you 10. 2 plus 8 gives you 10. And I believe 28 is, again, Pluto is the black judge, right? Pluto. See, because Pluto is the war, it's the war, it's the dwarf star that nobody talks about. But Pluto is about cleansing. It's about bringing the wealth. Okay? It's plutonium. This is the exchange. It's the exchange from metaphysical to, from physical to spiritual. That's what the plutonium energy is all about. It's bringing you back to life. Okay, all right. That's why Pluto, right? He put the mask on because you don't know what's doing it. You don't know what's doing it. You just see the shit happening. It's manifesting right before your eyes, and you don't know what's doing it. That's why he's in the black face. And I believe. Okay, let me see. Architect. I believe architect. Yeah, architect. And then you have again, I told you, right? You see? Division. Blackface gives you division as well. And then you have his name gives you separation. So this is division that's coming through. I've been telling y'all, right? Okay. I've been telling you guys this for quite some time, but let me show y'all, right? He takes the blackface off, right? Because you think, see, the reason why he took the blackface off, because it shows you who's really doing it. You get it? Because people think it's just some entity, blah, blah, blah. But I told y'all, this is us getting our mindset right, right? Taking care. That's why Ashton Hall is about taking care of himself, working out, meditating, swimming, playing basketball, looking good, right? They're basically telling you guys, once you start doing this separation thing is happening really, really, really quickly. But let's continue. Watch this. How can I make this stuff up, y'all? How can I make this stuff up? Here's the banana. Here is the banana. So y'all don't think this is... Oh my goodness. Avocado and honey. Did he just eat avocado and honey? Avocado and honey gives us 62. And what did he do? He blended it up and he put it on his head. Because I told you, this is all happening with us. We're creating this. This new energy. We're creating this new earth. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Literally telling y'all, this is how the universe speaks to us. Y'all got to see what's happening here. You can't make this stuff up. All right, let's continue. Let's see. You see? So, expert secrets, right? Because, right? Russell Brunson. Russell, that's why he rushed. That's why he rushes, right? He rushes, right? And sell. Okay, the brown sun, which is the black sun, which is the white sun. You feel me? That's why, you see, Brunson, that's why future just changed his hair to Brunson. Now, isn't that Brunson right there? Isn't that brown sun? The future, the brown sun? Because doesn't it look like the freaking sun? Doesn't it look like he's about to turn Super Saiyan? See, a lot of people don't understand what's going on here, okay? But I'm telling you, this is a color of transmutation over here. That's why Goku's hair would transmute to go yellow, orange before he went Super Saiyan. See, people don't understand this. Brunson, you can't make this stuff up. Yes. So basically, the future, we're about to be the superheroes. In the future, the superheroes are coming. Just like Henry Kissinger said. That's why Henry Kissinger is known for. He knows that, he calls it AI, whatever, but AI is basically our first sight coming online, right? And activating our higher minds. You feel me? So yeah, so this is exactly what's going on. That's why Future changed his hair, because we're going through a transmutation in the future. See, all in gray. He got it in the bag, okay? Because what's it called? The smoky god, the gray zone, it's in the bag. It's in the bag. All right. Let me see. Let's see what this is all about. Future debuts shocking haircut and Met Gala. He looks like Miss Frizzle. He looks like Miss Frizzle. The 83s, baby. Yes, look at this, baby. Look at this. Yes, big shifts are coming. Big shifts are here. Big shifts are here. Grammy, look, here's the number 41. Oh my God, boy. Wow.
Another one.
Here's the number 41 again, y'all. Are you kidding me? Well, oh my goodness. Yo, we are starting off with a bang. We are literally starting off with a bang already. I mean, we always do. We always do. Let's see what expert secrets gives us. Expert secrets. Because what's happening is you have to know what's going on. Okay. And this is what we do here. We are experts breaking down the secret. Okay. We are experts. Yes. And future is Pluto. Oh my goodness. Future is known as Pluto. Wow. Thank you very much, Yuri. Future is known as Pluto. My goodness. Future Hendrix. And then your Hendrix is, is the DNA, the DNA helix. Best known for rocking a head full of long, luscious locks, right? So basically, the reason why his locks were long and luscious before, you know what I'm saying, is because he was locked because because Pluto, right? He represents Pluto. Pluto was locking up that energy. It was locking up that energy, that wealth, that intelligence, that knowledge, that foundation. Now it's released. It's released. So it's coming via the gray zone. That's why it's through the gray lines, through the blurred lines. Because even when you look at his when you look at his outfit, when you zoom in, look, you could even see colors. You can see color. You can see all kinds of colors in there. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. You see what I'm saying? This is how the universe speaks to us. And then again, future is Haitian. Future is Haitian. You can't make this stuff up. Okay? This is how the universe speaks to us. Future poses outside the Mark Hotel before heading out at the Met Gala. Let's see what he says.
Look at the medal, Future. Thank you. One more look to your left as you walk away.
See?
Look in the middle.
See? Yeah, so they just basically, it's just what you know what I'm saying? Miss Frizzle, tease and extra, mask off. Yeah, you see? Mask off. You see? Mask off. Get mask off, right? And then what did he do in the beginning? What did he do in the beginning? Look at that. Now the mask is coming off, baby. Oh my God. Oh my God. The mask is coming off. Just like I told you, man. You're about to see who the real superheroes are. That's what Kendrick Lamar told y'all. He told y'all. The revolution will be televised. Y'all just had the wrong guy. That's why they had what's his name? Jim Carrey played the mask. That's why they had Jim Carrey play the mask, because again, they were playing us. They were playing us. Took our names, took our lands, they just took everything. You know, again, you know what I'm saying? But I be telling y'all, we're in a cosmic video game. This is what I be wanting to let y'all know. This is for the expansion of our knowledge, for our consciousness and awareness. You feel me? That pattern is known as tweed he has on. You can see multiple colors in it. It's called tweed. Oh, it is the ed. It is the ed. Let's see what tweed. That's why there's a TV show called Tweeds. That's why there's a TV show called Tweeds. Look at this. Look at this. 24. Look. Wow. You see? That's what I'm saying. Even when you look at our skin, y'all, right? If you go out and look into our skin, y'all notice, you guys will see bright, you'll see shiny diamonds. Shiny diamonds. And when you what's it called? When you play with it, you will see that it looks like all the colors. You see all the colors. Just like when you put a prism out in the sun and you see all the colors coming off of it, right? Or a crystal, quartz crystal, selenite crystal, whatever, you put out into the sun, you get to see all the color. You see all the colors being refracted off of it. It literally telling y'all, my goodness. My goodness. Literally telling y'all there's a change coming to our melanin. There's a change happening to our melanin via the sun. Because I told you guys a long time ago, the sun represents, our hair is connected to the sun. The sun has actually has locks. You feel me? So now the locks are coming off. You get it? The locks are coming off now. This is amazing. This is amazing, boy. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. What was that mask off song about? Oh, look at this, right? Hold on. The mask, right? The mask, future mask off, right? 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Hold on. Dang, what was, oh yeah, right? Look at this, y'all. Expert Secrets 54, and then Future's music video is 4 minutes and 50 seconds long. Yeah, I've never, this is me here sitting here real live with you doing this, y'all. which is I'm literally showing y'all how we're literally in a video game. Joose, I liked your short on L this morning. Wanna see how L was involved at the Kendrick halftime show? Who's L? Wait, L. What do you what's this about, Caleb? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Are you talking about Elon Musk? Yeah, please let me know. Please, if you're talking about Elon Musk, please let me know. Yeah, the texture of our, everybody's skin is changing. The texture of our skin is definitely changing. Everybody, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why they have to watch us, y'all. I told you, that's why they have all this technology around it, is to watch us, because we're changing from the inside out. That's why they want your blood. Okay? That's why they want your blood. That's why they need your blood, because your blood denotes the change that's happening within. I wonder why he cut off his dread offs. I just explained why he cut his wow. I just explained why he cut his locks off. Okay. All right. Because your locks are synonymous to the ether of the sun. Okay. So Pluto represents, hold on, watch this. Hold on. We're going to ask chat. Hey chat, what does the planet Pluto represent? All right, give us the definition of the planet Pluto esoterically, and what kind of change it's here to bring.
Esoterically, Pluto is a powerful symbol of transformation, regeneration, and rebirth. Here's what Pluto represents. Esoteric meaning of Pluto. First, transformation and rebirth. Pluto is the planet of profound change and transformation. It symbolizes the death of the old and the birth of the new, encouraging deep inner growth and evolution. Second, shadow work and subconscious. Pluto represents the hidden or shadow aspects of the self. It invites us to confront and transform our deepest fears, traumas, and unresolved issues. Third, power and control. As the ruler of hidden power dynamics, Pluto is associated with issues of control, power struggles, and the transformation of societal structures. Fourth, regeneration and healing. Pluto's influence promotes healing through destruction and rebirth.
Hold on. You see?
No problem.
You see? Healing, regeneration and healing, which is what I've been telling you guys what we need to be doing. You see, with all of this distraction that goes on in our life daily, on a daily basis, we have no time to heal. You have bills to pay. You have this to do. You have that to do. You have this to do. These people who run our lives have absolutely nothing to do. Nothing. So all they do is plot on what to do, on how to keep our lives miserable and to keep us in low vibration frequency. Think about that, y'all. Think about that. You have to go to work in order to earn a living. Earn, which would you put ashes in, death ashes. You put black death ashes in an urn, but you have to go to work to earn a living. Look at that oxymoron. You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, these people who create these laws, rules, and regulation, they don't do nothing. Let that sink in. So do you see what I'm saying? How they have the ability and capacity to make your life a living hell, create all these technologies and frequencies to keep you in a low vibrational state. And then you see why the planet is messed up the way it is. People don't know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? But again, this is how the universe speaks to us. And I'm here to let you know what's going on. How to see through the BS. You feel me? Because it is BS, literally. And that's why it's going away. So now, Pluto's about regeneration, working on yourself, being a better person. That's why Ashton Hall is going viral as well. Because that's what I'm telling y'all need to be doing. I'm not going to be forcing you and telling you, y'all need to get in that gym. Y'all need to be meditating. Y'all need to get this. Y'all need to do that. No, I'm not going to be forcing y'all. The shift is here. The shift is here. And the people who have not been working on themselves, they are feeling it the most. They are feeling it the most. You see what I'm saying? So that's why now the mask is coming off, because see, that's why I'm saying that's where the locks come from. That's why he took his locks off, because all that energy, the alchemical energy, right? that regeneration energy, it was locked up in Pluto. It was locked up in future's locks because it was coming to the future. Now the future is here, baby. The future is here. So that's why he cut his locks off. Because so now that all that energy, that regeneration energy, that healing energy, that wealth energy that Pluto brings, now it's going to be onto the surface. It's going to be raining down. Okay? It's going to be raining down. That's why he cut his locks off. That's why he's cut his locks off. Same thing with Ishowspeed. I guess he got some new hair as well too. Okay, let me see. Here's his hair. Look.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Lightning, baby. Happening in lightning speed. Y'all see that?
I like that.
Okay, what do you rate me though?
You see? And this is why, look, you can't make this stuff up. You see how everything is scripted? Watch this. Hold on.
The hair, I'm giving it an 8. I think it's an improvement.
Okay, all right, bet. Okay.
Wait, what is that around your neck? Is that real diamonds?
Yeah, this is, bro. These, this is 14, like 20 carats, bro.
Man.
Yes, bro.
Jesus.
What are you doing right now?
All right. I just landed. Well, actually, I shouldn't say.
Oh yeah.
Again, he's talking to Mr. Beast, which is the devil, right? Because the devil is what's causing us to be east. You get it? The devil is what's going to cause us to go beast mode. That's why Mr. Beast is the most richest like he's got all this money. He's giving the money away. You get it? It's deep. It's so deep. Some of the stuff that I'm talking about, you guys probably will not be able to put 2 and 2 together in that sense, because just how I see things is just very different. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I want you guys to spend the time with me, to be here to see what is going on, because I'm showing y'all how the universe is speaking. Right? Not even his chair. Even his chair is all speed. All right. You see? In Speed, his character, right? His character is supposed to be Luffy. Well, I've never seen Luffy, but I know his power is about stretching back. He's got rubber bands, basically saying it's gonna go back. Everything's gonna go back to the way it's meant to, and it's happening in Speed. All right, let's see. It's happening in Speed. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. At this point, this is laughable. This is literally laughable. You see what I'm saying? This is literally laughable at this point, because this is coming over and over and over and over again, y'all. Over and over and over again. You see what I'm saying? Wow. But yeah, let's see.
All right, yeah, you get it. Yeah. All right, bro. Do your video, bro. Love, right, man.
Take care.
All right. Who else should I call? I want to call a footballer. Hold on, wait. I gotta show
footballer, because it's been a game, right? Is it?
Oh, wait, tell her to come here. Vanessa.
Didn't I tell you the name Van was going to be? Look at this, y'all. I said the name Van. All right, Vanessa. All right, you know what I'm saying? Because of Van Allen belts. This holds our VIN, okay? Our VIN identification number, which is our new numbers that are, right? With the U2 concert I just showed y'all in the beginning, the numbers raining down. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. The numbers raining down. The Van Allen belts. Wow. You can't make this stuff up, okay? You can't make this stuff up.
Come here. He's.
Yeah, y'all. All of this is, you know what I'm saying? All of this is,
Is the that side of your head. Oh shit, it's that side of your head. Everybody's more tender on this side for some reason.
Because our brain is located right there in our membrane. That's why.
Says who?
No, our.
For real?
Yes, the main cell of our brain is located right here. Damn.
Kumisic donated 11 Polish zlotys and South.
Let's see what we look like, bro.
Miyaji VR donated £4.99 through Super Chat. Speed, can you say my name? Lee Gallagher is cool. You should have bow wow brave like bro. Come on, Speed. You should do a backflip right now, bro. Love you, bro.
Come on, chat. WO here.
Persian Gulf donated
DP
£2
donated
through Super
$200.
Chat.
Sent Jamal.
Persian
You still
Gulf.
think you're safe,
This
my
name will
coconut?
remain forever.
Come on, coconut. Yeah. Chat, I'm not gonna show you how to braids yet. I'm not gonna show you how to braids
Do you
yet.
want a bun in the back, or do you
The
want me
Big
to just put it in the
HM5
bun?
donated £2 through Super Chat.
A bun?
I think the bun looks better than the...
All right, bun.
What do you think? You think bun?
All right, but
Like a
yeah.
little bun?
Yeah, butter up. Don't show the stream yet. Don't show the stream yet. We ain't showing the stream yet, chat.
All right, yeah. So that's exactly what's going on right now. All right. It'll be Joose. Speak on the color fuchsia the new pope and others are wearing. Fuchsia again, fuchsia, right? We're getting ready to fuse. Okay? We're getting ready to fuse. This is about to be the fusion of the sun with us. This is what's happening. Because I've showed you guys before with Dragon Ball Z, when you see Vegeta and Goku fusing, right? Because Vegeta represents the black sun, the primordial sun. And then you have Goku represents the white sun, the regular sun. Okay. So this is the fusion of them. When they fuse together, they become exponentially strong. So this is also metaphorical and allegorical to the sun fusing with us. Okay. The sun docking here and then fusing with us and charging us up. And we're about to become these new light beings, these new energies, these new things, right? The new root race, the fifth root races that's being manifested right now. Okay. This is literally happening right here, right now in our lifetime. And it's happening soon. Okay. Cause you even have Elon Musk. Let's see.
Why are we going to Mars?
It's not about going to Mars to visit once, but it is to make life multiplanetary, so that we can expand the scope and scale of consciousness to better understand the nature of the universe and to ensure the long-term survival of civilization in the hopefully unlikely event that something terrible happens to Earth, that there is a continuance of consciousness on Mars.
This is a backup plan in case something bad happens here, going to Mars.
That's one of the benefits of Mars, is life insurance for life collectively. So eventually, all life on Earth will be destroyed by the sun. The sun is gradually expanding, and so we do, at some point, need to be a multi-planet civilization because Earth will be incinerated.
I'm hearing this for the first time.
And you can hear the sarcasm in his voice. I'm hearing this for the first time. Again, these people are nothing but actors and liars. They know their time is up. Okay, they know their time is up. These lizards have to go back underground and do what they have to do. I don't know, push back up or something. But the fact of the matter is, Elon Musk is giving a warning about it, right? He's trying to say, he said, oh, it's going to happen in 100 million years. So why are you talking about it now?
No one's ever told me the sun is going to burn Earth.
This is not a disputed fact.
I didn't know
It's an undisputed fact.
this was our destiny, to get roasted by the sun.
You hear that? This was our destiny to get roasted by the sun. See, that's why I'm telling you, that's why melanated people, we roast each other. We can take it. We can roast each other. We can take it. We could joke on each other. As long as you got tough skin, you'd be able to, you can take it. But when we start roasting them, they can't take it. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny because I used to be back in the day. I used to roast on people all the time because I told you I used to get roasted on. All right, I used to get roasted on, and you become your environment. You become your environment. So if you get roasted on, then obviously you're gonna become someone good. You're gonna become good at roasting people as well too, which is what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I was hanging out with a lot of NPCs, 83s and whatnot, and I was roasting them, and it really hurt their feelings. I was in the point I didn't really understand that point in time, but now I can really see. You feel me? You saying I didn't know this was our destiny.
Yes, and I don't think there's anyone who would disagree with that.
So
You heard that? I don't think there's anyone who would disagree with that because they know the shit is here.
have to set up plans to leave and spread out.
You see, we had to set up plans to leave and spread out. And I told y'all, right? Around our neighborhood, people have been moving. People have been leaving. I don't know if they're leaving Florida. I don't know if they're just leaving our neighborhood, but people have been leaving. You guys see the fall of America happening. Not just America, it's the whole plane, because America is the driving source. It is the power source. It is the heartbeat. It is the battery of this realm. If America falls, then everything is done, because there's nothing else to live for. Because the people you're oppressing is in America. The stuff that, the people that brings life to everything is in America. You feel me? It's like America is the life source. It pulsates in the beginning and it brings out, kind of like your heart, right? Your heart is the source of it all. If your heart starts pumping, your whole body fails. Even though you have entities living throughout your fingers, throughout your palms, right? Throughout your hair, your beard. You have entities living in and out all over your body. But if your heart stops pumping, then all that falls. It all fails. See what I'm saying?
We have several hundred million years, so it's not like you don't hold your breath. It'll be okay. But if Earth has been around for 4.5.
So yeah, it's not gonna happen for several hundred million years, but you're talking about it now. So why bring this up now? Okay. And remember I told y'all, right? There was a NASA scientist 4 years ago, y'all. 4 years ago, this dude was crying. He was locked up to the Chase Bank. He locked himself up, handcuffed himself to the Chase Bank because he said NASA is not listening to him, quote unquote. Like I said, all these people are actors. NASA is not listening to him because he's divulging and letting people know what's happening with the sun, what the sun is doing, what's about to do. And the people are not listening to him. So he locked himself up to a fence and, they arrested him and whatnot, But yeah, this is exactly what's happening. Check his chain demand on it. Same like inside of our body of lungs. What? Wait. Are you talking about Ishowspeed? Look at this shirt. You see? Look, we're getting tuned up, baby. You can't make this stuff up. I told y'all. The divine masculine and divine feminine is getting tuned up. We're syncing up with each other. It's happening within and without. As within, so without. You can't make this stuff up. It's happening at lightning speed. Lightning speed. Look at this guy.
I don't show to me.
Let me see.
Better.
Yeah, and then his chain, right? This chain is getting ready. It's getting ready.
Nah, I just.
Let me see. Okay. All right. Now, right? This Pope over here, this is the same Pope. This is Pope Francis. This is Pope Francis. It's the same Pope. Because the reason why, right? And even in Gematria, it shows you this. The reason why, right? Because you have Pope, this guy is a 267th Pope. He's a 267th Pope, which you do 2 times 67. This gives you 134. 2 times 67 gives you 134. 34 plus 1, that's 35. That's 35. That is 35. Now, the reason why I say that is because Pope Francis He had this on his grave, Franciscus. And you see what this gives us? 35. It gives us 35. You can't make this stuff up, right? And then here's what, hold on, matter of fact. And when you go look right here, right? Where's he at? Where's he at? Pope. Where's that Pope at? Okay. His name is Pope Robert Francis Prevost, right? Hold on.
Now, if you've been waiting to hear back from the Vatican about that resume you sent in, bad news. The position has been filled.
Oh, this is something else. Hold on. They're making basically fun of this.
Mr. President, what do you think about an American Pope?
I think it's great. And I think he was a good friend of Pope Francis. And,
you heard that?
You
heard that? He was a good friend of Pope Francis.
I think he's going to keep moving the church in the direction of being more ecumenical and reaching out.
There we go. Basically telling you he's the same Pope. He is the same Pope. 80. This gives you 80. Now, the reason why I say that, because when I go look them up, right? 79, close enough, that gives you 80, right? Now, here's that 35 that we talked about. Him being the 267th Pope, you times that, gives you 35. Now, you see, it is what's called bromine, which is my brother of mine. He is a brother of mine. You see what I'm saying? And you see the numbers, 1826. 1826, here's that number 26 again, y'all. We can't escape that number 26, which is the cleaning. And now, do you see bromine? Look, it's bromos, which means a stench. It's a stench. Why? Because something's fishy. Something fishy. But let's see what bromos gives us. Black sun. Look at that. Bromos gives us black sun, y'all. Black sun. How can you make this stuff up? Bromos gives you the black sun. And we were just talking about Las Vegas, right? We were just talking about Las Vegas, right? Las Vegas gives us the black sun. We were just talking about that. So again, bromos, and then you see the property for the element. Okay, this is a stench. This has to do with sulfur. This has to do with sulfur. It's a deep red oily liquid with a sharp smell. It is toxic. It is toxic. This is that what's it called? See, this is the same type of thing that Future has in his hair. Honestly, this is the same kind of color that Future had in his hair. It looks like fire coming to water. It looks like water in the background, and it's fire. It's fire that's being sparked. Let me see something. Is that 56? Let me see something. Now, here's the thing, right? Now, this looks like some type of cloud. Some type of cloud. And then, let's see. Right? And then his name is, so this basically, right? This is the oil. This is the oil letting loose. Okay. You see this? This is the oil letting loose. Okay. You see, it's a bromine is a deep red oily liquid with a sharp smell. It is toxic. Remember, right? People are about to be fainting. People are about to be passing out because the earth, and it's funny because I just seen the fog came back today. The fog just came back in my area today. You can't make this stuff up. And so now, bromine is a deep red, oily liquid with a sharp smell. And what is this Pope's name? His name is Leo. They call him Leo the 14. Here's a 14 again. Here's the 14 again. And Leo is what? Is another name for oil. Oil. What did the thing that say? A red oily liquid. It is that oil. It is that blood. It's that dark goo, baby. It's rising up. It's rising up to the 14. Who are the 14? You already know who's the 14. The gods, baby. That Leo is rising up. That's why everybody's wearing that fuchsia color, because it's fusing us. And it's confusing them. You see what I'm saying? This is all so deep. You see what I'm saying? That's why they put that in the beginning, because it's a rise. This is literally rising.
Whoever they are, all peoples, especially through television and other technologies of communication.
I don't want to sit down and just look. A look inside Pope Leo's time in Peru as the country celebrates. You can't make this stuff up. It's the Ed. It's the Ed for you. It's the Ed of R you. You see? It's the Ed of RU or you are. And remember the R, right? Right? We talked about all right. So let's look at this. You can't make this. Let's look at the word Peru, right? Here's the Ed. We'll just take this out. Again, Ed is always going to be, you're always going to see the Ed here. And then we could just separate the R and the U. Remember, R is the eye of Horus. Okay, that is the eye of Horus. Now remember what we broke down? Remember we broke down Greece on the map? What island was that looked like the finger? Damn, what island was that that looked like the finger? I forgot where, y'all. I totally forgot where I showed y'all it looked like a finger. But nonetheless, y'all, you guys remember the place in Greece, right? You guys remember the place in Greece I showed you guys that it looked like the finger, like the all-seeing eye. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The hell? Right over here. Okay. You see? Here it is. Now, this is the R. That's that letter R. That's that letter R right over here. You see? That's that letter R right over here. And it's coming to who? To you. It's coming to you. The Ed, right? The Horus, the eye of Horus. Here's the eye of Horus, which is the Ed, which is the help. It's coming to you. The you, the chosen. You, what is you? You gives you the 6. Here's the number 6 that I be talking about. And the number 6 gives you the I. Oops, excuse me. It gives you the I. It gives you the I, the I am. The I am. You see? Number 6 is I am. So it's the Ed of Horus, the eye of Horus, coming to the you, the I am. And it happened in Crete, which is creating us. This is happening internally. This is how the universe is communicating with us, right? And then you see this over here, the bromine is coming. This is like the clouds, right? And it's funny because I was watching Stefan. Look at the color of the cloud, y'all. Look at the color of the cloud behind him. Look at this. How do I make this stuff up? How? Y'all see what I'm saying? Do y'all see what I'm saying? Now he's talking about this thing over here. Let's see what he's saying, because I haven't even listened to him. I haven't even listened. But I saw the color of the cloud and I was like, oh my goodness. This is the same color. Wow. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Right now, we are in the midst of a massive interstellar shift, and this is completely transforming the energetic characteristics of not only the Earth and of the Sun, but of the entire solar system.
So everything and everyone will be affected by this. Shoot, man, I broke down that movie. Spaceman. I broke down this movie, Spaceman. It's a good movie. You guys, if you haven't seen it yet, okay? It's a good movie. You should check it out. It's on Netflix. I think it's still on Netflix. But basically, you see, here's the clouds, right? Here's the clouds that they're in, okay? Now Adam Sandler, he goes to space and he hallucinates and he finds this spider, and the spider is talking to him and whatnot, and he basically goes through a life regression, and he basically figures out like he basically messed up. He fucked up. Pardon me. He messed up. And what he did in his life, he was not appreciative of his people. He wasn't appreciative of his wife. He wasn't appreciative of nothing. Okay? Nothing. All he was just focused on, working in that sense, in a manner, and then of course other things. But, this right over here is literally telling you what happens when he or them, right, when they experience the cloud, which is hallucination. Hallucination is one of the things. And it's crazy because the blue rain and the purple rain that's falling out of the sky right now, we've heard stories how it's causing people to hallucinate. Which I told y'all, right? We have been in a cosmic dream. This isn't real. So this cosmic cloud is coming to wake us up, pull us out of this dream, pull us out of this false reality, remove us from this fake matrix. And it's happening at lightning speed. That's why we need that space. You feel me? And then the spider, right? The spider is what protects the earth. It's the electromagnetic grid. It's the itsy spider. It's the World Wide Web. A spider has his hands in everything, or her hands in everything. It represents the divine mother because it has 8 legs. It can tend to your every need. And the spider has a whole bunch of babies. And then their web is even stronger than steel. So it would make sense as to why the web, right, or the dome, the firmament would be like a web in a sense. So he meets this spider, and the spider is basically telling him, basically having him go through his life regression, saying, so basically you messed up. You did some crazy things. Okay. It's a good movie. You guys could check it out. Let me see. But yeah, let's see what's up with this.
This is a process that's either currently unfolding at this moment in time or is about to happen. There's a little bit of uncertainty, but we do know that we are at the edge of our local cloud in the local interstellar medium. This is a zone of plasma that's kind of unique to our area. It is a fairly low density and a high temperature, and we're about to shift into a new cloud of plasma that is kind of unknown in its characteristics. We suspect that it's denser. We don't know though the temperature, and in general, this could be a massive shift for our solar system overall. could be unfolding right now at this moment in time. If there's
Now, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't this look like the Eye of Horus to me, y'all? Look at this. Look at this. Look at the Eye of Horus. It's the giant R. Am I tripping, y'all? Isn't this the giant Eye of Horus? I'm not tripping. So basically the sun, right, is coming through. It's got a line. Does it have to align up with that? Was that what's happening? Because again, these people speak in code. They speak in code, but this is what I'm seeing over here.
There's a transition zone between.
It looks like a skull. It looks like a skull. You see the Eye of Horus. If you look at the Eye of Horus, right? You see, it's a skull. It's the inside of the skull. Hold on. You see? Here it is. You see? That's the cosmic mind. You see? It's the cosmic mind that's coming. It looks just like this right over here. It's the cosmic mind, the cosmic eye that's coming inside. You see what I'm saying? Literally. You see what I'm saying? Everything is deeply connected. So everything is aligning right now. Okay? Literally. All right, let's continue with this.
Between these clouds, we could be in the middle of that. And there is evidence from the geologic past.
You heard that? You heard that? We can be in the middle of that because this is exactly what's about to happen. We're about to be in the middle of that, and this is going to activate us. I'm telling y'all this. Please pay attention. Everything that's happening around us is an illusion to keep us from waking up. All of this that's happening, I'm told, the school system, the work system, the monetary system, the governmental system, the law enforcement, everything has been created to keep us down, y'all. To keep us from rising. I'm getting chills speaking of this right now. Everything was created to keep us down. They did not want us to think about this, to manifest this even faster. Because time doesn't exist. Monday doesn't exist. Tuesday doesn't exist. Wednesday doesn't exist. Thursday doesn't exist. Friday doesn't. It does not exist. We're living the same life every single day. And they cause you to go to sleep every single day so you forget about what's happening today. That's why they say tomorrow never comes, because tomorrow doesn't exist. But they create this illusion around you to keep you asleep so y'all don't wake up. That's why people are saying, oh, this is going to happen in 2030. Nigga, this could happen today. You have no idea. 2030, 2032. Time is not real. It does not exist. It's about the frequency, the vibration. When things are right. It's all about Simon says. And Simon is the sun. When the sun says go, it is time to go. But remember, they have all these instruments. They see what's going on out there. Now, this cloud, this is somewhat of an LSD cloud. Okay, this is what the government, the CIA, was doing a long time ago and experiencing with the LSD drugs. I talked about this before. Okay. When this cloud comes, this cloud is going to cause or give you a sense of euphoria. You're going to feel like you're high, literally. Okay, you're going to feel this is what the higher worlds feel like. The higher worlds feel you are good, Because why? Everything in nature is harmonizing. This is what Terrence Howard was talking about, the great harmonizer, the magnetic harmonizer, because everything is going to be aligned with the cosmic mind of the universe, with the universal mind. You're going to be in line. That's what I'm saying. There is no free will. You get it? There is no free will because the universe, the cosmos says what goes. Free will is an illusion. That's why will isn't free. You get it? Will isn't free. You think Will is free, but it's not. He's not free because he's got handlers all around him, right? And until we're out of this matrix, we all have handlers around us in a sense, because you got your neighbors, those monitoring spirits. You got your family monitoring spirits. You know what I'm saying? You got people who don't like you, monitoring spirits, just looking at you because they can see that you're different from them. You feel me? But I'm telling y'all, none of this exists. All of this exists simply to keep you asleep. Everything. Okay? Let's continue. All of this is just a video game.
We could be in the middle of that. And there is evidence from the geologic past 2-3 million years ago of us entering into regions of interstellar space.
He's lying with the 2-3 million. Like, don't listen to these people when it comes to time. Time is not real. Don't listen. Don't believe in the whole time thing. We have been mind wiped so many times. Time is not real. It does not exist. It's not real. That you can just make up, and just like you can make up a price for anything, you can make up money. The same thing with time. You can make up time. You can make up time.
That were very cold and dense, that were strong enough to compress the heliosphere down to inside the orbit of the Earth. And so Earth itself.
You heard that? Push the heliosphere. Didn't I tell you that's what you need to be doing? Healing. Didn't I tell you what you need to be doing? You need to be healing. He's just talking a whole bunch of jargon, trying to make it seem like he's smart and very intelligent and whatnot. But the sphere is going to cause you to heal. It's forcing you to heal. Literally, this is what's happening. That's why a lot of people are going through it right now, because those people don't want to heal. All you have to do is stop resisting. That's all you have to do, honestly. All you have to do is just stop resisting. Because it's like this, right? Think of it like this, right? You're in the ocean. You can swim. You know you can swim because you were in water. You were water when you were born. Of course you're going to know how to swim. You're literally a mermaid. You're a mermaid. You're a dolphin at birth. So swimming is within you. It's already within you. That's why babies come out the womb knowing how to swim. You feel me? So it's like, you're part of that wave. The wave is all around you. It's encompassing you all around you at all given times. But at some point in time, the wave is going to get stronger. And here you think you're drowning. Oh my God, I can't swim. Oh my God. But all you have to do is relax. Be part of the wave. Take that energy in. It's going to be rough for sure. It's definitely going to be rough because healing is not easy. It's not easy at all. Imagine how many times your mind's been fragmented. In numerous ways too. In numerous ways. So the fact of the matter is, it's not going to be easy. So that's why the sun is forcing down that heliosphere. Forcing you to heal. I'm telling y'all, that's why Ishowspeed is represents Ronaldo, because it's running all through. All of us run Aldo. We're all run. Okay? And they're all gonna run. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's get it.
Under these conditions, was directly exposed to the interstellar medium instead of being protected by the heliosphere of the sun. And there's some connection to that with mass extinction events. And so we don't know exactly what's going to happen as we...
You hear what he said? You see how he grazed over that? You see how he grazed over that and just... continue because they don't want to let people know what's going on, what's about to happen. Now, again, I keep telling you, death is not a bad thing. This is a transition. This is a transmutation. You have to go of your old body in order to rise into the new. You have to let go of the old body because we're becoming the new humans, baby. We're becoming the new earthlings, the new beings. That's where the word Nubians come from. You know, the term Nubians, you know, with Professor York and all that type of stuff, because we're becoming the new beings, the Nubians, the new beings. Okay? We're becoming that. Let's continue. And then again, that's why a lot of people love what's his name? Dr. York, because of what New York represents. Okay? Dr. York was bringing the new energy of York. Okay? That's why they imprisoned him in a sense. Because he was bringing the new energy of New York, of what New York is going to be. Which you see, right? He brought the idea of melanated gods into being with the Anunnaki and all that type of stuff. Because this is exactly what's about to happen. Not happening. This is exactly what's about to happen. Okay? This is exactly what's about to happen. So let's get it. So, you know what I'm saying? Do you see? And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, he's there. All these people, they're literally agents not telling their people the truth of what's happening.
We shift from our local plasma cloud to what's known as the G cloud, whether that's happening right now or it's soon to happen.
He called it the G cloud. The G cloud. Like the G within you. The G code, which is the Rubik's Cube. You see what I'm saying? It is the G code, which is the Rubik's Cube. Let me see. Do I need to continue? Do I need to continue? The G cloud gives you 26 as well. My goodness. 26 again, right? For those who don't know what 26 is, this is success. This is sex, basically. Sex. This is the X. Okay? You know? And then remember when we saw Will Smith, right? He had all those shirts. He had all those shirts, the shirts, he had the X all over his shirt with the women holding hands, the energy of the divine women holding hands, right? Holding hands and healing, because that's what's healing the planet. It's a divine feminine energy that's healing the planet. Oh my goodness. I love this, man. I love what I do. I'm so grateful to be able to do what I do, man. It's the divine feminine energy that's healing the planet. It's the energy of the divine feminine energy. It's the energy of the divine feminine that is healing the planet. That's why Will Smith only grew up with a mother. You can't make this stuff up. Let me see. So it's the G cloud. All right. The G cloud gives you success, which is again, this is the magnetic energy coming in. The magnetic energy. Okay. That's why people are seeing all these, what's it called? The smart dust coming out of the ether, falling out of the sky and whatnot, because the smart dust is what's us. It's literally bits of the creator. It is pieces of the creator that's going to cause people to go in line, to get in line. I'm telling you, it's gonna get pretty amazing here. It's gonna get pretty amazing in here. All right. And this is, you see, let me see. I believe 5D Earth. Yep, 5D Earth also gives you 26 as well. So it's formulating the 5D Earth. You guys know what's going on. You guys know what is going on. And it's also, I believe, Key West. See, because I'm the key to the West. I am the key to the West to get you to beast. You know what I'm saying? I'm the key to the West to get you to be East, to get you to beast mode, to remember who you are. Because that's exactly what's happening, right? I want y'all to understand. What's happening with this cloud, with this Oort cloud and whatnot. This is waking us up. This is reminding us. This is waking up our genetics as well. The 98% junk DNA that they talk about. Imagine the type of information that's going to come with this. Do you get what I'm saying? Now do you understand why you're being watched? Some people call it gang stalk, whatever you want to call it. Because you're being watched because it's all about you. Just like how it's all about the sun, how they block out the sun, you know, chemtrail out the sun because it's all about the sun. It's all about you too. It's all about you. So of course they got to watch you. They got to see what's going on with you. They got to come into your lives. You know what I'm saying? They got to see what you're talking about. They got to see if you're changing, if we're changing. They got to know. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really the only thing to talk about. Bills are not real. Jobs is not real. None of this other stuff is real. The only thing that is real is to keep you occupied, keep you busy. I told you that's why TikTok is so big right now. And if you look on TikTok, the majority on people on TikTok are melanated people, keeping busy, not focusing on themselves, not healing. I'm talking about the ones that go live on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? The ones that go there and, you know, in just battle and talk crap just so they can take people's money. But that's what I'm saying. You see, when you don't feel good about yourself, when you don't feel good about this world, when you don't feel good about what you have done, you're okay with throwing money to people like that. You're okay with throwing money to people who are there to disturb you, to distract you, excuse me. You're fine with that because you want to be distracted from what's going on internally. Because this shift right here, it's an internal. You don't have to tell me. You do not have to tell me, boy. This is an internal process. We're all going through it. You feel me? But understanding this is all a game and it's part of it is what's going to allow you to relax and take the information, take the energy. It's going to happen regardless. It's all about how you let the energy come. Let's continue with this.
Within the next 2,000 years or so, and what that process.
See, lying again within that next 2,000 years ago, 2,000 years or so.
Looks like. We also don't know the characteristics of the G cloud, so it could be fairly similar to the local cloud, and therefore there's not expected to be that much energetic change. It could have significantly different plasma characteristics than our local cloud. We do think it's going to be denser though, and that's going to add more of a compressional pressure to the heliosphere. That is what we're going to discuss in today's.
You see, it's going to be denser, dense. Here's the ed. The word dense is DE. It's the ed. Which is basically when you look at the word dense, see, it's putting two and two together. That's why we know how to dance. So dense is the cosmic dense. It is the cosmic dense. It's the cosmic dance. Where I've said this before, we are all instruments of the universe playing our part, playing our frequency, playing our tune. That's why they had to detune us. Okay, and I said this before, that's why cats eat tuna, because the cat is tuning you up. The cat is the portal. It represents the divine feminine woman. So the cat is tuning us up. The portal is tuning us up. The black sun is tuning us up. That's what the black cat is relevant for. The black cat is known for the black, because the black cat is also Anubis as well. Because if you look at Anubis, he looks like a cat as well. He's a dog, but is a cat. Because I explained what cat dog is. Because the cat is the dog or the god. The cat is the god. The god is the cat. Cat, dog. You see what I'm saying? But here we go. It is the dense of the universe. Let's see. 18. See? Dense gives you 2 and 2. 2 and 2, putting 2 and 2 together, right? And 18 gives you, and dance gives you 18, because that's the sun. 18 is the sun, or Jesus putting 2 and 2 together. So this is exactly what's happening. The dense cloud is putting us together. It is the fusion. This is the fusion.
Today's video, let's jump right in. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm your space weatherman, Stefan Burns.
Yes,
and what we discussed on this
thank you very much, Shirley. Got it, Shirley. The blue cloud, yes, the blue cloud is the blue rain coming in. I've said this. I thought I told y'all. We explained this is new energies coming in. This is new energies bleeding into our atmosphere now. Okay, I gotta understand, y'all. This is the new high level energies coming in. Matter of fact, let's ask ChatGPT. Hey chat, what's good? So it appears that we have been having some blue rain and the infamous purple rain, just like the lyrics, just like the song from Prince, talking about purple rain. So it appears we have those type of rains bleeding into our atmosphere, bleeding into our dimension. What does this mean spiritually speaking?
The concept of unusual phenomena like blue or purple rain can hold various spiritual meanings. 1. Spiritual awakening and transformation. Just as the color purple is often associated with higher consciousness and spiritual insight, these rains could symbolize a time of heightened spiritual awareness and transformation. 2. Purification and cleansing. Rain is often seen as a purifier. Blue or purple rain might represent a spiritual cleansing, washing away old energies and making way for new beginnings. 3. Divine messages and synchronicity. Such unusual phenomena might be seen as messages from the universe or divine forces, urging us to pay attention to synchronicities and deeper meanings in our lives. 4. Collective consciousness shift. These events might symbolize a shift in collective consciousness, indicating that humanity is moving towards a new spiritual era. If you'd like to explore this further or discuss more specific...
Okay, so nonetheless, this is literally telling us that higher, because purple is a higher color, blue is a higher color. Blue is associated with the throat chakra. Purple is associated with the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. Same thing, purple, whatever you want to call it. They're the same thing. Okay. Now, did we look at what blue rain? Blue rain gives you 25. Blue rain gives you 25, which is again black sun, right? And then you have the purple rain, I believe was 41. Purple rain, 41. And then you have Pope Leo 14. You have Pope Leo 14, which Leo is an anagram for the word oil, and oil is a play off the word owl, which owl is my actual spirit animal, I guess you would say, because owls follow me. Literally owls follow me all the time. Wherever I go, owls follow me. Ever since I was literally, owls always follow me. But the fact of the matter is, and I had no idea. I don't know if I was in Haiti and I was young enough to know this and whatnot. But again, owl or Leo is the crown chakra. It's the highest chakra, and it's the color purple, right? It's the color purple or white, you see, or this fuchsia color, whatever you want to call it. Okay. But here we go over here, the purple rain. Purple rain gives you 41, and you have this Pope 14, because purple is the crown. It's the crown. You can't make this stuff up. So again, there's a shift that's coming literally, and it has to do with the sun, because Leo is the sun. Leo is the sun. It is literally the crown. Okay. And Leo is all about judgment. Judge is the great. Hold on. Let's ask ChatGPT. Okay. Because this is what it's all about. Because I've been telling y'all, right? Because Leo's all about healing. Because Leos are they rule the heart as well. They rule the heart and the sun. That's why I'm always in my kid nature. Because I'm a big kid, as we are all big kids. But this system have tricked us. This system has tricked us to get real jobs, which we don't even know a freaking real job. Ask them what a real job is. They don't even know what a real job is. They don't even know what a real job is. Okay. Because back in the day, right? That's why we fell down frequency. And that's why we fell. Everything has been, in a sense, an annoyance us, because we fell down to frequency, and because we fell down to frequency, the earth fell down in frequency, and we fell out of alignment. Because what we were doing before is we were feeding ourselves, and we were also feeding nature. We were working with ourselves and working with nature. When you take nature out of that element, that environment, then things start going down. Things start going downhill and downhill fast. And that's what Leo is all about. That's why you have what's called the Lion's Gate energy. Let's see. Let's ask ChatGPT. Yo, chat. What archetype is Leo? What archetype is Leo? In the sense of just what archetype is Leo?
In astrology, Leo is often associated with the archetype of the king or queen. This archetype embodies qualities such as leadership, confidence, and charisma. Leo is ruled by the sun, symbolizing vitality, creativity, and the self. Key traits of the Leo archetype. First, leadership and authority. Leos are natural leaders who thrive in positions of power and influence. They often take on roles that require guiding and inspiring others. Second, creativity and expression. This sign is linked to artistic expression and creativity. Leos have a flair for drama and love to be in the spotlight, showcasing their talents. Third, generosity and warmth. Leo energy is often generous and warm-hearted, reflecting the sun's nurturing qualities. They enjoy giving to others and creating a sense of community.
My favorite.
Fourth,
that's my favorite thing to do. See, literally told you, man. He said Leo like to. Hold on. Leo like. Go ahead. Go ahead, chat. Go ahead. Continue with the Leo.
Key traits of the Leo archetype continued. Fourth, pride and self-confidence. Leos are known for their strong sense of pride and self-assurance. They carry themselves with confidence and often have a regal presence. Fifth, courage and determination. Like the lion, their symbol, Leos are courageous and determined. They're willing to take risks and face challenges head-on, embodying the spirit of a leader. Sixth, loyalty and protectiveness. Leos are fiercely loyal to those they care about. They often take on a protective role, standing up for their friends, family, and loved ones. Leo's spiritual role. Illumination. As the sign ruled by the sun, Leos bring light and illumination to others, helping to inspire and uplift. Creative expression. They embody the creative force, encouraging others to express their true selves and embrace their unique talents. The archetype of Leo is all about embracing one's inner strength, leading with heart, and shining brightly in the world. If you have more questions about astrological archetypes or anything else, feel free to ask.
Okay. So y'all see that, right? So that's the Leo energy, okay? That's the Leo energy. That's the royal energy. So it means royalty is coming back into play. And who's the royals? You already know. You already know who the royals is. That's why they say this Pope is tied to Haiti. Look at this, y'all. Hold on. They said this Pope is tied to Haiti. I don't need to go into specifics right now. But if you do your research, they say this Pope is tied to Haiti. Okay? Because I told you, watch Haiti. Haiti is on the come up. These people, all they do is lie. They just try to lie in your face because they're trying to show you the illusion. They're trying to keep up the illusion. But the illusion is falling. I told you this Pope and Francis, they're the same person. Even having the middle name Francis. You get what I'm saying? Even having the middle name Francis. Look. Right. Because I showed you his name, Robert, right? Which is Rob Hertz, right? Rob Hertz. Because, they're about to get the hurt on, you know what I'm saying? Prevost, right? Robert Prevost gives you 80. And the Pope died at what? 88. So that's the 888. That's the 888. Let's ask ChatGPT, what is the 888 portal about? What is the 888 portal? What is the 888 portal about? You know what I'm saying? I know, again, 88 has to do with going back to the future. What is that about, 888?
The 888 portal is a spiritually significant date, often celebrated on August 8th, 88. It's believed to be a powerful time for manifestation and spiritual growth due to the numerology of the number 8. Here's a breakdown. Significance of 8, the numerology of 8. The number 8 is associated with abundance, power, and balance. In numerology, it represents infinite energy, as seen in its shape, and is linked to financial success and karmic balance. 888 energy. When the number 8 is tripled, 888, its energy is magnified. This amplifies its themes of personal power, financial growth, and spiritual evolution. Portal of manifestation. The 888 portal is seen as a gateway for manifesting desires and aligning with one's higher purpose. Sure. Let me know if you want to dive deeper into any part of that.
All right, thanks. What's it called? You see what I'm saying? So the 888 portal, that is the 888 portal. Okay. And remember in the movie, right? In the movie Back to the Future, when he hit 88 miles an hour on that DeLorean, okay? Because DeLorean would be like our Merkaba. It would be representative of the Merkaba body, the light body that we are about accessing, okay? Because we talked about the flux capacitor. What the flux capacitor is, basically the flux capacitor is the three suns, all right? So, which represents creation, preservation, and destruction. Okay, all of this is happening at the same time. All right, so that's the 888 portal, and then so in Back to the Future, they had to go 88 miles an hour in order to reach Back to the Future. Okay, Back to the Future, or back to where they come from. Okay, because that's exactly what's getting ready to happen, y'all. Please understand, y'all. Please understand. Let's see what else Stephen Burns is lying about.
Channel is what's happening energetically with the Earth by looking at significant geologic events in the geophysical energies that are active, solar activity, planetary resonances, and even cosmic forces. That is what we're discussing today. And so we're going to lay out a little bit of background information so you can better understand what this shift from the local cloud to the G cloud may.
You see this?
Geologic events in the.
You see, this is the cosmic dust. This is the God particles that I told y'all, right? The neutrino particles that I told you guys that were out there, and that the black sun is emitting out there. Okay, this is truth in plain sight, because I even went to Mr. MBB 333's video today. And then people are recording a whole bunch of, I told y'all the fog is back for some reason, whatever. Okay. And I broke down what fog is. Okay. All right. And you see, I broke down what fog is. You see, basically they're getting fogged out. Okay, that's why it says go F, because they're getting an F for the grade.
Looks like it's back. And here's example number 2 out of Central New York. I went to Zoom.Earth. That fog is by Rod.
See, look at this. You see?
Out of Central New York.
Look at that. It looks like the TV. It looks like what's it called? Futures Close, don't it? It looks just like Futures Close.
At midnight on the night of May 8th, last night. And again, like the video we saw out of Georgia, this almost looks like baby powder. Video number 3 out of northeastern Oklahoma. I came over here to see the press. So on the night of May 8th at 2 a.m. Check that out. Activated his outdoor security camera. Almost.
New energy's coming in. So, yeah, it's already here, y'all. It's starting. It's starting. All right, let me see what the comments say. I recently read a paper titled Cosmic Ray Electrons Slamming Earth Are the Most Powerful Ever Seen. Yeah. Does anyone else realize how important this particular broadcast is? Oh my God, I've never studied astrology. I've done quantum recently to this channel. Let me see. I'm trying to see what else. Sounds like a great excuse to pop a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. Okay, go ahead, do your thing. The flash of light is here to help awakening humanity and bring the change. There's so many ships in the sky for attack. There's so many ships in the sky for attacking us here for this time as we awaken to who we are and why we're here. It's so exciting, everyone. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This has happened before about 26,000 years ago. We are going through a change. The duality of science and spirituality will rejoin, and the information we will receive become clear without a cloud of fear. Our heart would open. Let me see. An electric light. So yeah, so much is going on, man. There's so much going on. Sounds like my immortality is about to be put to the test. This is sure affecting me. I've been feeling so draining this morning. I woke up with such a bad headache and ended up vomiting, which rarely happens to me. Ringing in the ears too. Okay. I'm untimely. We are dust. Ultimately, we are dust-like particles on an electron of an atom, the solar system, with a molecule, the galaxy, immersed inside of a cell, the universe. Exactly. All of this, everything is a smaller version of everything, of the universe in a sense. We go through here all the time and we explain this. I was heartened to hear you talk about the Birkeland currents. They are established fact, not the least hypothetical. You see, I also like to mention in an obtuse way that the standard solar model is complete crap and fails miserably because it flies in the face of well-established laws of physics. I suggest everyone listen to Sky Scholar, created and presented by brilliant physicists by the name of Dr. Pierre. Look, you can't make this stuff up. This is literally the Ed. That's the real Ed. Because you can't make this stuff up. Pierre Marie. Here is the name I told you that's going to become Pierre Marie Robitel. You can't make this stuff up. I think you'll find his lectures pretty approachable for the most part, but some may be over your listener's head. I know they were for me. He completely obliterates the SSM, the standard solar model, which is what they're doing. Okay. So Birkeland currents. Let's see what this is. Okay. $55, baby. This just, and I just broke down the Met Gala. The Met Gala that just happened on the 5th of May, on the 55th, on 5/5. Birkeland currents. You see, which is the electromagnetic. Okay. You see, which is the electromagnetic frequency. Electromagnetic. Now, if you look at the word Birk, see, that's why people wear Birkenstocks, because y'all about to, you about to get on your sandal and ride out. You know what I'm saying? You see that when you look at the word Birk, okay, it's actually the word bike with the letter R in it. Remember I told y'all going to see the letter R a lot? Because R is what? It's the I. It's the A-OK. It's the all-seeing eye saying, let's get it. It's on. And remember that lady, what's her name? Remember that lady from New York, that melanated lady that was going, yeah, I'm gonna need 20,000 in my pocket. What was her name? The lady, the girl from New York who was, it started with the O. Oh, something like that. Onesia. Okay, Onesia Robinson. Look, Robinson. Here's a new name. Here's the name Robinson again. Remember when we first saw her, right? She had the what? You see? What does she has on it? She has the Birk on it. The Birkie. The only thing that was missing was the R. She has the Birkie. The Birkie on her shirt. The only thing that was missing was the R. Well, now the R is here. The R is active now. The Eye of Horse is active now. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. And again, the Birkie or the bike, it's the Eye of Horus. Literally. Wow. Big shifts are happening. Let me see.
The geophysical energies that are active, solar activity, planetary resonances, and even cosmic forces. That is what we're discussing today. And so we're going to lay out a little bit of background information so you can better understand what this shift from the local cloud to the G cloud may mean for us here on Earth. And right from the get-go, I want to state that this is a long duration transition that's unfolding. It's not a 1 day or 1 year or probably even a 10-year thing. This is something that's going to occur over probably at least 100 years, if not longer. And it seems that we're going to have that soon within the next 2,000 years or so. But astronomers also think that that shift from the local cloud to the G cloud could be happening right now. So before we get to that, we need to understand some of the energetics of what creates these local clouds and local bubbles.
So again, right, lying to his people, okay? Lying to the people because that's what they do, because they don't want people to know what is happening.
bubbles, and in general the interstellar medium. And to do that, we have to start with our sun and think of other stars as well. So thankfully, our sun emits a whole bunch of light radiation. It keeps the Earth nice and warm. But that light radiation across the entire light spectrum, from radio frequencies all the way up to ionizing frequencies like extreme ultraviolet and X-ray light, it propagates out in all directions. It decays via inverse square law. So every time you double the distance, its strength goes down by 4.
So, I mean, he's just talking a whole bunch of nonsense. But nonetheless, right? Nonetheless, this is putting out a whole bunch of different kind of light. You know, light that we can't. Some people can't see. Some people can't. Some people can't tap into that frequency. Even with this big black orb behind the sun, people still can't see it. Okay. This is the 3-body problem that they're talking about. Okay. You see, we see this sphere right here, right? You see the white sun. You see this sphere here, but we haven't seen this big dark sphere yet. When you see this thing, that's when you know the shift is literally hitting. And this is exactly what they're talking about right now. Because y'all do be seeing this, the little white sun, and then I do be showing y'all this sphere back here. That's 1, 2, 3. That's the 3-body problem. That is the 3-body problem. Okay. Steven, liar, pants on fire. I mean, that's why his name is Stephen Burns. You know what I'm saying? That's why his last name is Burns, because I'm telling y'all, they're just burning up. They're all lying. Again, they're only telling their version of the truth so they don't alarm their people. You know what I'm saying? They don't alarm their people and scare them off to tell them know what's going on. But you know, Stefan, you know, that's what how else are you gonna do it, right? You started off with lies, you got to keep lying. You get what I'm saying? You started off with lies, you have to keep lying. You cannot tell the truth. You can't tell the truth. Just crazy. All right, let me see what else I got. I got some other videos to show you guys. I got some other videos to show you guys, of course. What time is it? Wow. Oh my goodness. We've already been here for 2 hours, bro. This is crazy, bro. This is insane. How does the time fly, man? Where we at? Let me see. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Let me see what y'all saying. I tried to send pictures and videos of the teal blue algae growing on the logs in our tank, but it wouldn't do on Instagram, so I sent it to your Gmail before we cleanse the fish tank. Blue green algae, yes. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's why y'all seen the blue color. That blue color is gonna be here, right? That blue bioluminescent, okay? Like just like they showed you in Avatar, that's that plasma energy that's coming to, that's the plasma field that's coming to, look, as I was talking about the blue lights around me, but that's the plasma field that's coming to connect everything. That's the plasma field that's coming to connect everything. So yes, you will see it all around you. You will see it all around you. It's going to be around. This is what's going to connect everything. That's what's going to power up the ethers. Okay? That's what's going to power up the ethers. How you feel about the Pope being Haitian? And then they ain't no Haitian. He wish he was Haitian. Again, you see what they did here, right? What they basically did was basically gave the power over to Haiti without alarming their people. Please understand what's going on here. Okay? What they basically did was gave the power to Haiti without alarming their people. Imagine how crazy and how disruptive the world will go if they said, you know what? Y'all, our time is up. We got to give the power to Haiti because we took it from Haiti in the first place. We got to give the power to Haiti now. Imagine the chaos that would ensue when, again, these people have been living a lie their whole life. Imagine. The chaos definitely is going to start, definitely. But we're going to have to be ready first. Just like the lady said, the messenger 666, she told y'all, we have to get activated first. Then whatever can come out. It don't matter. You feel me? But everything is being done in a perfect timely manner. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that dude is not no Haitian. That dude is not Haitian. Again, that's just them giving the power over to Haiti, and then people not understanding what's going on, because everything is, again, all these people. It's just smoke and mirrors. Okay, it's just smoke and mirrors. What gematria calculator I use? It's right here. Let me put it. I'll put it into the chat. I'm gonna put it into the Here it is. Here is the calculator that I use. That's a gematria calculator. Go ahead and check it out. Again, I use Chaldean. That's the only cipher that I'll use, because Chaldean is the oldest. It is the oldest numerology cipher, so it is the most accurate. Everything else came as a way to disrupt the Chaldean cipher. So basically, the Greeks came, the fake Greeks came, the fake Romans came, the fake whatever they came, and they created their own gematria system. They created their own numerology system. That's why you have that's why you have all these different ciphers. You see, you have English ordinal, full reduction, single. You have all these different type of ciphers over here. You see, all of these are different ciphers. Okay, all of these are different ciphers. So they created these different ciphers in order to put more of their truth into it, more lies and everything. But Chaldean, it is the most ancient and oldest cipher in history. So this one is going to be the most accurate. It's going to give you all the connections that you need. So I don't veer from I could definitely show you guys more cipher just to make it to solidify things a little bit more, but I can alter the numbers of the other ciphers. Chaldeans, you can't do that. You can't do it with Chaldeans. So Chaldean is the most ancient and is the most accurate cipher known to man. And y'all be showing y'all all the time with the numbers. Okay. So yeah. That's it right there. So yeah, let me see something, y'all. What's good, y'all? I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what to do next. It's noon here, basically. It's noon here. Honestly, I do want to come back later. Yo, do y'all want me to come back later? How about we do this? I want to start something called I want to do something called I don't know, where we look over new movie trailers and we break them down. How about that? Does that sound good to you guys? Because I know people like to do like some type of Friday chill type of thing, like at nighttime. I look at some other creators and they do like come vibe and chill with whatever, come do this, come chill, whatever. Even though I don't really get a lot of people and whatnot, it doesn't even matter. But what do y'all think about me coming through and just doing decoders with you guys and looking at movie trailers, the new movie trailers that are to come, or not even just new movie trailers. We could just look at other movie trailers as well to decode them, because that's probably the time that YouTube will give me to decode these things. Okay. What is G20? What's G20? Okay. Death of a unicorn. Death of a unicorn. Okay. Ah. Never heard of it. A Violet Davis star, baby. Y'all just y'all just naming everything. Y'all just watching. Jesus, hold on, y'all. All right, I'm gonna write these things down. Hold on, let me write them down. Let me write these names down because y'all just going, boy, golly. So we got Wesley Snipes Gallo Walkers. Never heard of that. Gallo Walkers. Okay. Big Trouble in Little China. For some reason I've heard of that before. Death of a unicorn. So y'all gotta make it worth it for me too, y'all. If I'm coming back, y'all gotta make it worth it for me too, okay? Because I know, you know what I'm saying? I know, what's it called? Let me see. So if I'm exchanging my energy for you guys gotta exchange your energy for me too as well. See, that's why and in order to do that, the best way to do that is by, purchasing a piece from me or getting a decoding from me and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And I know there's people who have been looking to get decodings. Now it is your chance to get decodings. I have some, I have availabilities open. So go ahead and get yourself a decoding. And not to mention, y'all, hold on. Not to mention the Cosmic Code course. I haven't even, what's it called? Advertise it today. But okay, yeah. Again, the Cosmic Code course, right? If you're ready to decode symbolism and see beyond the surface through the veil, y'all, then the Cosmic Code course 2 is available right here on Etsy. Okay. All right. It's available on Etsy. Those who joined the first one, they were very impressed and they loved it. And and some of them already coming back. All right. So, actually, let me put this link in the comments so you guys could go check it out. All right, so there we go. All right, we have a few spaces locked in already, but most definitely we can use more people. The more the merrier, because what else do you guys come here for? Okay, what else do you guys come here for? I guarantee you I'm probably gonna get busy to a certain point that I'm not going to be able to come live on no more. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna get busy to the point that I'm not going to be live on here no more. And the people that were looking on, who never moved on to the, to get higher level decodings or move into the classes, you guys are gonna be stuck in the dirt, left in the dirt. And maybe that's exactly what you're looking for, honestly. But you know what I'm saying? The class is available. Go sign up for the course. If you like what we do here, you want to see beyond the veil, you want to ask questions, you want to do the personal courses where the setting is a lot more intimate, then most definitely a lot more intimate, more personal, then definitely get into the class. All right. Let me see. So yes. So most definitely, y'all, I do definitely want to come back tonight for sure. I definitely want to come back tonight for sure. But again, you guys got to make it worth my time. Let me, again, because we live in a world where energy must be reciprocated. Everything has to be reciprocated. If too much of one thing happens, then there's an imbalance right there. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna write these things down. So we got Gallo Walkers, Death of a Unicorn, The Lost Lands, Matilda and the Harriet. Oh, Predator. I haven't even seen like a lot of, bro. I don't even know these movies, bro. But we definitely gonna decode them. That's for sure. We definitely gonna decode the what's it called, the trailers. And also, I know there's a website. What's a website? Let me see. I know there's a website where I can go, where I can find new movie trailers and we can look at them. Oh, there's an IMDb. You see, look at this. This is pretty cool. IMDb has all this. You know, they have this this database of new movies to come. Look at this. So we could just literally go through here, y'all, and look at these new movies. Look at these new movies. Look, here's Elio. I've never even heard of that one. But yeah, see these new movies that are to come, and we could look at their trailers and see what's happening. All right, so this is pretty cool. Eve's Bayou is a good one. Never heard. Well, I've heard of Eve's Bayou, but I've never seen it. Saw Big Trouble in Little China the other day. That's a movie. Big Trouble Little China. Big Trouble in Little China. Big Trouble. Okay. Let me see. Ease Bayou, 144 people in the chat. Is there any more movies? Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal, the 1982 movie. I don't see the Percy decodings on Etsy. What? You don't? Hold on. I don't know why people aren't seeing the decodings, but here, yeah, they're right here, right? Here's a tier 2. Here's a tier 2 decoding right over here. If you look at decodes, right? Tier 2 decoding. Here's a tier 1. Here's a tier 1 decoding over here. Okay, here's tier 1. So they're gonna be on Etsy. I definitely need to revamp my Etsy, that's for sure. And here's tier 3. Here's tier 3 decoding. And then of course the last, I don't know why Etsy does this and put these things in crazy places. But yeah, here it is. Here's tier 1. Here's the very first tier, the basic tier 1, and then the other ones are on the first page. Okay, tier 1, tier 2, tier X, just the very last tier. So it's on there. So you just please search a little bit, it's on there. All right. Fifth Element. And I said I grew up with this dude, and I grew up, but I knew this guy named Fifth. I haven't seen The Fifth Element yet. Altered Carbon. Altered Carbon is a movie? I thought it was a show. I mean, we could definitely do The Never Ending Story, Queen of the Damned, Extraterrestrial. God damn, y'all just going. Extraterrestrial. They Live is a documentary. Yes, it is. We know that. We know that. In fact, all of these things are they're documentary, y'all. All of these things are documentaries. Please understand that. Because again, where would they get these ideas from? Where would they get these movies from? Where would they get these things from? Of course, they're all going to be documentaries. They're all going to be stories. Okay. So they are literally, they're getting these things from They Live. I already said They Live. They Live is very easy to decode. Again, I've been thinking about The Cell. Tubi is definitely my go. The Cell, a show. A show, is that a movie or a thing? No problem to you. Altered Carbon is a show. Altered Carbon is a show. That's why I said Altered Carbon is a show. Never Ending Story. I need to watch that as a no. Yeah, I've never watched. I watched The Never Ending Story when I was young. The Never Ending Story. The Never Ending. Me, I have a situation, man. If the movie is boring, man, I don't even want to watch it no more at that point in time. I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to watch it. I'm done. I'm good. Huh? But yeah, that's the thing, y'all. Exactly, just like paranormal books, you will find a lot of information and details on them. Yeah, Joose, you into crypto at all? I mean, yeah, I do, but I don't, not actively. I mean, I have stuff in crypto, but I don't dabble in crypto like that anymore. Back in the day, I did, you know what I'm saying? Made money and got out. Afro beats gets my heart chakra pumping, you know, so yes, exactly, because we all have an afro, you know what I'm saying? Afro beats is waking your air up, you know, waking your hair up, waking your consciousness up. Okay, Afro is very, very the beats is very powerful. The beats is very powerful in its sense. You feel me? Because it's called Afro because Afro, basically saying, I mean, we're rising. You get what I'm saying? That's what the music is all about, honestly. Because if you look at where Afro beats come from, it comes from Africa, which basically Africa. We broke this down. Alf is the Almighty. It is the heavenly one. It is the first letter of the alphabet and the last letter of the alphabet. So it's basically saying Alf is coming to free Ka. You know, the Tamari, the Americans, the Americans, right? We're literally coming to free us. That's what Africa is all about. Okay, that's why it started with Africa with the whole enslavement process. You feel me? Because Alf has to free Ka in order for us to be free. You feel me? That's why Afrobeats has been coming out lately, because it's about Alf freeing Ka. Okay. Valerian in the City of 1,000 Planets. That sounds beautiful, honestly. I think we talked about No, it was Jupiter ascending, I believe. Mm-hmm. The Wheel of Time on Prime. The Wheel of Time. So, are y'all gonna be here for this? You know what I'm saying, man? Cause I think I did a live one time before at nighttime, and nobody I'm not gonna say nobody showed up, but a lot of people didn't show up. So I was like, okay, how the divine children doing today? Everybody doing great. Everybody doing great. Thank you. Gratitude. Okay. So we got a list. Going, and then like I said, we can always go into IMDb or look at some good movie trailers, right? Because you even have categories up here. You have trending trailers, you have most anticipated, most popular, recently added. See? So we got a lot to choose from, because again, our life is a movie. First moon. Look at that. The first moon. I wonder what it's about. May 6th, 2025. So they just came out. So yeah, the old guard, Netflix, July 2nd, 2025. I guess because the old guard is fall. You see, that's that eye. That's that sun. That's that sun coming with the arc. That's Saturn. I just can't get away from the Matrix. The Matrix is a very powerful movie. We could definitely look into the Matrix as well too, because the Matrix has some powerful lines. You know what I'm saying? The Matrix definitely. The Wheel of Time. The Wheel of Time. Yeah, because what's it called? The Matrix has some very powerful lines. I will be on Big Levi at 9 p.m. most likely. Oh, Big Levi. Okay. Big Levi goes on at 9. Okay. That's what's up. All right. Well, yeah, if you can't be here, that's totally fine. Matter of fact, what's it called? I don't think. Because honestly, I'm gonna do it earlier because I'm looking to do it probably around like 7, probably around the same time that I'm doing the course. Because of course, when I'm doing the course, I'm not going to be doing this. But until we get the course going, then we could spend some Friday evenings looking into movies and decodings and whatnot, TV shows and whatnot. So yeah, I'm thinking around maybe like 7 p.m. honestly, because I'm not trying to keep y'all late. You feel me? I'm not trying to keep y'all late. Y'all can go check it out. Look, we talked about Carlaceful. Is she here? Carlaceful's not. I don't think Carlaceful is here. But yeah, her birthday, here's that 616, that 916. And that's her. We just broke that down yesterday. And now you have 916 movie coming out. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. They even have a Gabby's Dollhouse movie. Let me ask y'all a question. Hold on. Okay. Do you guys see this girl? I'm going to ask your guy. I'm going to ask your opinion. Okay. I'm going to ask your opinion. This girl over here. Okay. This girl, you guys clearly see this girl over here. All right. You guys see this girl over here. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think these girls look alike? Do y'all think these two girls look alike? Look at this. Look at these two girls. They look like they got the same nose to me. Let me see. I'm trying to get a better picture of this girl named Balin. Okay. Look at these two girls. These girls are the same girls. Am I tripping, y'all? Am I tripping? Am I tripping that these girls are the same girls? Cause I'm like, my daughter watches this show, Gabby's Dollhouse. And then as soon as I saw, I was like, Gabby's Dollhouse. Okay, cool. I see what she looks like, right? Now, of course, they try to make it seem like she's got, you know what I'm saying, curly hair, you know what I'm saying? Try to make her seem more, I don't know. But this looks like this girl to me in a whole nother wig. It looks like this girl to me in a whole nother wig, right? They got this, man, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? They got the same type of eyes to me. Look at this. I don't know, man. This is crazy to me. They look like the same person. They look like the same person. The only thing is, just got a different hair. Okay. But they're like the same person. Cause I'm like, this girl looks so familiar. It looks like that girl Balin. Okay. Again, right. And these people, they pretend, they're just pretenders, right? They're just playing fake. Right. You can see like she's got the she's on the wall, which means like she's part of the Freemasonry thing. Right. And let me see. Yeah, it looks like when she was a little smaller, when this girl was a little smaller, a little skinnier, but it's the same person to me, honestly, the same person, honestly. But that's just me, because again, right, this girl doesn't really have Tourette's, you know, that's all a lie, because you could even tell, man, that's all a lie. But that's why her name is Balin, because she's Bay is lion. You know what I'm saying? You see, she Bay. It's the Bay lie in. You see, it's the Bay lie in. You know, Bay. She's lion. She's lion. So when you look at the word Tourette's, it's the Tor ET, because the ETs are literally about to come up. The ETs are literally about to manifest. We the ETs. We're the extraterrestrials. We're about to manifest. So it's the Tor of the ETs. That's why they're stuttering, because they don't want to tell the truth. They don't want to tell the truth. So it's like, let me see. Look at that. Look at this. Tourette's gives you 37. 37. This is a separation that's happening. See, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. I be telling y'all, man, all these people are actors. They are all actors. Every single one of them. They are all actors. I'm telling y'all, y'all just don't understand. They are what's keeping us illusion. They are the one that's keeping us these are the people that are keeping us asleep. These quote unquote celebrities, what you want to call them. The only thing that's keeping us asleep is that television, the phone, right? And then playing these bullcrap programs on it all day, every single day. That's what's keeping us asleep, y'all. And they are complacent in it. Okay. So please understand that. Okay. All right, y'all. So that being said, I'm gonna show some pieces, y'all. If y'all want some pieces, let me know. But again, y'all, y'all want me to come back, then most definitely the energy has to be reciprocated. So I'm gonna show some pieces off for you guys. We got some new pieces to show you guys. Maybe, you know, one of the goddesses want to purchase this, but the goddess just created this beautiful, God, this thing is heavy. This beautiful art piece yesterday. We just haven't put legs into it, but we have a beautiful copper wrap. The floor, I believe this is fluorite crystal. Yeah, this is a fluorite crystal. Okay, got a beautiful fluorite crystal. You got quartz. You got rose quartz all around. You got jade. You got glass in here. You got black tourmaline, copper, of course, selenite all around this thing. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. It looks really beautiful. Look at that. So this is the it just looks like the cloud. Wow. That looks just like the cloud that we were just showing y'all with Stefan and whatnot. Dum dum. Look at that. Look at the same colors, boy. Look at that. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. We got this beautiful piece over here. Peace. Peace, y'all. See you, Myra. All right. Again, we got these beautiful pieces in here. You know, if you see a piece that catches your eye that you're very interested in, then please let us know. We could definitely, you know, make a deal, because this is what we create these beautiful pieces for, you know, for people to help balance out with their energies and get back into harmony with each other. Because again, that's what they didn't want us to do. Okay, heal. That's why they told us back in the day, stay away from crystals, because again, these crystals hold and maintain a certain frequency for your healing, for your well-being and whatnot. And you know what I'm saying, if you don't know about that, then you're most definitely going to stay away from crystals. So that's why, you know, I put a lot of these crystals into, you know, these beautiful pieces to help with it. Here we go. We got this beautiful rainbow. This beautiful rainbow. There we go. How would you promote you and my group? I don't know. I mean, you're in the group, so you would know how to share. You would have to know how to share things. You would have to know how to share things. What is a stone Gilgamesh wore to keep him from aging? I don't think it was a stone. I think it was a plant. I think it was a plant, wasn't it? I think it was a plant that he used to keep from aging, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too familiar about the story of Gilgamesh, but I think it was a plant that he used. Let's ask chat. Yo, hey chat. when it comes to the story of Gilgamesh, when it came to immortality, did he use, what was it? What kind of stone did he have? Was it a stone, or I'm aware it was a plant? Was it a plant or a stone? Hey, chat, did you hear me? Disrespectful boy. Hey, chat, are you listening?
Yes, I'm here. What's on your mind?
When it comes to the story of Gilgamesh, how did he find immortality? Was it through a stone or crystal, or was it through a plant? I forgot the story of Gilgamesh. Can you remind me, please?
In the Epic of Gilgamesh, Gilgamesh sought immortality through a plant rather than a stone or crystal. After a long journey seeking the secret to eternal life, he learned from Utnapishtim, the Sumerian Noah figure, about a special plant that could restore youth. Gilgamesh managed to find this plant at the bottom of the sea. Unfortunately, while he rested, a serpent stole the plant, leaving him without the means to achieve immortality. This part of the story highlights the inevitability of death and the acceptance of human limitations.
Okay, so again, yeah, so it was a plant, okay? And basically, the story of Gilgamesh is us. I'm telling y'all, all these stories are stories about us. All of these things are stories about us. It's like how we used to live a long time, because we are the plants, right? How we used to live infinitely, because we're literally the plants. We're literally, we take in the energy from the sun and we transmute it, okay? Right? So we used to live a long time, no death, no problem, until the snakes, right? They came over and they took everything from us. They took our education. They took our knowledge of herbs. They took our knowledge of plants. They took our knowledge of botany. They took our way of knowledge of alchemy. They took every knowledge away from us, in a sense, made us forget, and gave us their BS knowledge. So again, who are the snakes? Y'all know who the snakes are. The snakes took away the plant. The plant of immortality, the plant of knowledge, the plant of wisdom. All of these stories are all allegories to what has happened to us. Okay? So when I talk about they speak of the same stuff, they're speaking of the same thing. So your favorite YouTuber, TikToker, whatever you watch, we're speaking of the same thing entirely. That's what we're all talking about, the same thing, just people have different ways of expressing it. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the story of Gilgamesh is basically how we used to live forever and whatnot, right? The plant, he was his plant, right? Because we're the plants, and then the snake took it away, and now he wasn't able to live forever no more. I mean, look at our people dying left and right. Poisoning our foods, poisoning our environment, poisoning our people, poisoning our minds. So now we're not able to live forever no more. You see, all of these are just stories. They're just stories of how our life is going, you know, because of these people. Feel me? Because of what happened to us. And again, I want you guys to understand this has all been a cosmic game. Because how else is God going to wake up and know itself as God? How else? So we had to go through this test. We had to go through this game. Okay, please understand that. They took everything and divided it among all these. Yes, exactly. Allegory of the cave is the deepest one. Allegory of the cave? The cave? Is that a movie or something like that? His story is our twist of the history. Yeah, his story. Yeah, that's why it's his story. It's his story. We know of her story because we are literally the creator race, and the creator race is divine feminine energy. Regardless, that's who we are. Okay, so just like again, we're men. Even us men. We are literally women with a little less DNA than them. which is why we're not able to give birth. Okay, which is why we're not able to feed children. We do give birth in a sense, right, where we have to give our part of our DNA in order for the woman to manifest a child into this physical reality. You see what I'm saying? So we do matter in that sense, but the fact of the matter is we're still women. We are literally women. Same thing. So you got to give praises to the Most High. The Most High is a woman. It's literally a woman. That's why this earth will never prosper. If the melanated woman is not on her high horse, on her crown, on her chair, this world is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's only going to be going down, baby. You feel me? So yeah. Which book are you reading now? I don't really read books. Allegory of the Cave is the deepest one. Oh, look it up on. Let's look at the ChatGPT then. Hey, chat, what is the allegory of the cave?
The allegory of the cave is a philosophical concept presented by Plato in his work The Republic. It's a metaphorical story used to illustrate the effects of education, and the lack thereof, on human perception. The allegory describes a group of people who have lived chained in a cave all their lives, facing a blank wall. They watch shadows projected on the wall from objects passing in front of a fire behind them, and they give these shadows names, believing them to be the only reality. One day, a prisoner is freed and discovers the outside world, realizing that the shadows were just reflections of real objects. He returns to the cave to inform the others, but they do not believe him and resist his attempts to free them. The key message is about enlightenment and the journey from ignorance to knowledge. It symbolizes the philosopher's role in society and the challenges they face in sharing their insights. It also explores themes of reality, perception, and the transformative power of knowledge.
Look at that. Look at that. Guess who has to go back to the caves? But you see the allegory. Thank you very much for clarifying that, Elijah. Gratitude, right? You see, I tell you, everything is an allegory. Everything is allegorical. But the fact of the matter is, right, I've been telling you, this is not real. We're literally in an illusion. We're literally in a freaking video game, y'all. We are literally in a video game. Like when I say I could just turn on the Xbox and go play a video game type of ish, that's the type of video game that we are in. Everything that's happening around us is not real. It's not real. There's only a few certain things that really, really matter. But all of this that's happening outside of us, it's not real. It's only an illusion to keep you into your own world, into your own vicinity, so you don't go exploring. So you don't go exploring outside of the world to figure out that you're in a video game. You see what I'm saying? So yes, it's all an allegory. And so this is exactly what I'm doing right now. You can't make this stuff up. I'm the dude that's coming back to let you guys know that this is a video game. Wow. I'm the dude that's coming back into the cave to let you guys know that it is a video game. And that's why all of this has to cave in. And this is caving in. It's caving in. Their world is caving in. You see what I'm saying? I'm the dude that has to come back and let y'all know this is a video game. Wake up, y'all. Really, really, really wake up. Okay? You know what I'm saying? We're eventually leaving out of here. We're getting out of here. This is exactly what's eventually going to happen. Understand that. But, you know, until we all wake up, then this is going to continue. That's why they have to make sure to do their best to keep our people asleep, you know, keep these musicians playing the music, keep these entertainers playing the basketball and all this type of stuff, you know, whatever it may be. They got to keep that entertainment going, because if they don't, they know it's the end for them. All right, y'all, come on, let's get it, y'all. Let's turn it up. I've been on for 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. Oh my goodness. Y'all, my wife says she gonna kick me out if I don't sell anything today, y'all. So y'all. So what's it called? Who wants this beautiful piece? This beautiful Who wants this beautiful Medusa piece? Medusa, the lock goddess. The lock, that's just to let you know. Just so you know, this is what they call the Loch Ness Monster over here, y'all. Okay? So when they're talking about Loch Ness Monster, they're talking about us because of our locks and everything. Okay? And also this is what they Okay. Yes, excuse me. Yes. So yeah, when they speak of the Loch Ness Monster, they're talking about us. They're talking about us because even when you do put our locks right in a bundle, what does it look like? It looks like a nest. Loch Ness Monster. You see? They call us they call us monsters. You see what I'm saying, y'all? You see what I'm saying? You can't make this stuff up. Literally in your face all day, every single day. Okay? So here we go. That's the Loch Ness Monster right there. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, you see the goddess Medusa, okay? You got this beautiful little Medusa piece. All fully studded with copper.
Everything we're bad, madder than everything we're mad. Black rain fall when you see we not. Steel pan a beat like Trinidad. When we step in,
we got other ones too. The Medusa Unk.
Nobody have you, don't give a damn. When we grab a schema like Shabba Madapa. Shot fire, every man a drop flat. Everybody strapped, every banana. Spin like the rims and the Cadillac. When the M1 and up. Cut your load from in a Netherlands. With the grabber stink like alligator pan. The scheme hot to them, me a the weatherman. Boy shoulda drop body beretta jam. A long time we no kill a man. So we circle them ends like the weatherman. Set up and make a jam. A crane fast.
Yeah, when they are the monsters. Yeah. Again, y'all, again, you know what I'm saying? Again, they were taught and they were believed and they were lied to, you know, about who they are. You feel me? Again, you know what I'm saying? What else? What do you know what I'm saying? That's why, again, right, in that movie, A Few Good Men, right, it says you can't handle the truth because they cannot handle the truth. They cannot handle the truth. When the truth comes out, y'all, I'm telling you guys, just like in the Bible verse tells you, for men's hearts will fail them for what they see, for what they're coming to see. Men's hearts will fail them for what they're going to see and what they're going to hear. Imagine what's going to happen to you when you've been here, when you know you've been locking up, right, the children of God. You know what I'm saying? When you've been enslaving them and doing all kinds of atrocity to them. Imagine the type of psychological effect that's going to have on you. Imagine when you literally find out you've been turning the creators gods, right? Gay, making them wear gay dresses, making them dress like women, making them do all these type of things. Imagine. And it's like, again, it's not like they don't know. They knew they've been doing this. They knew they've been doing this. Because I've explained to you guys before, the people who are really doing this, the people who are really doing this are other versions of us. I've already explained all this to y'all, but these are the front runners. Y'all need to wake up and realize what's really been going on. You feel me? This thing is heavy. This thing is heavy. I could barely carry this. Ooh, you shoot down, baby, you shoot down. Oh, mommy,
Vagabundo samba pensée avec demander non viu pour qu'à l'aise. Oh mamie, je veux te voir toute ma vie. Yo Judas,
baby, yo Judas.
Est-ce que t'as quoi si moi Pas j'aime dire aussi ou bon moi semblé.
For it's worth to give you what you need.
In your heart, in your mind, satisfy all your desires. Oh, say besoin,
besoin.
I wanna give you all of me.
Room full of girls, but you. Woo! Besoin, besoin.
You know that you got all I need. What I gotta do for you to put it on me?
Boy, y'all Haitian music. What y'all know about this? What y'all know about this? What y'all know about this? That's that good, boy. Hey. And I'm gonna let y'all know, all y'all know something about this because y'all all Haitian. Y'all know what I'm telling you? Telling you, man. I'm just watch Haiti rise. I'm telling you. And when Haiti rise, we all rise. When Haiti rise, when Haiti rise, we all rise. Because Haiti is our poorest. It's the poorest country we have in our. That's part of our system over here, the American system. Because you know Haiti is the true leader. Is a true leader. So if your leader is poor, if your true leader, the god of the underworld is poor, this is gonna reflect the people on the planet as well. The people who are from that. That's why you see primarily of our people are dealing with this whole monetary issue because Haiti's poor. Haiti's dealing with it. Haiti's going with it. So if the power who represents the people is poor, then the people is going to be poor too. You feel me? That's why they had to take the power away from Haiti, because they had to take the financial power away from Haiti because it's literally taking the financial power away from you. Literally, everything is that connected. You feel me? Everything is that connected. I need a copper vessel to charge the water I drink. No, I do not make copper vessels, but I do make copper rings. I make copper rings, bracelets and bangles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff that I make, the type of copper stuff that I make. So, you can actually put this around your water and charge it up. This will actually put more life force in your water or whatever. And wearing copper around you actually creates more life force within you as well too. So please understand that. That's why, you know, we got copper all around us, and we're also called the copper colored people because copper is a life force. You see what I'm saying? Because that's why our color looks like the sun. It mirrors the sun. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. I would like to sell a pyramid today. I would like to sell a pyramid today. Who can help me sell a pyramid today? Besoin. The first will be last and the last will be first. Yes, we are mixing our genes. You are rich. Yes, you are rich. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. Always. Mike, careful. Too much time, the water inside, too much copper will leach. Too much time, the water will keep. Yes, everything connects with IET. Rise, we will. I'm gonna check you out, Juice. Let's get it. Yes, exactly. Copper is conductor, and our body is fully our body is primarily copper. Again, it's not just, you know, it's a skin thing. You feel me? Okay. That's why, again, you know, copper rusts in this environment because this was never truly our environment. I feel good as hell today, y'all. Let's go. It's some beautiful sight. Let's get it. Okay, y'all. Oh, what was that? Did you close it? Okay, y'all. This one. Hey. Okay. Huh? That is, yeah, that's a nice one. There we go. There we go, y'all. All right. Look at this. Look at that thing, y'all. Glistening off of that screen, y'all. Okay? That musical tone, this musical frequencies, that thing that's singing in your ear. It's funny. It's funny. That's why that Pope, that's why that new Pope, that's why he sung a song. He sung a song. Because that black song is really singing that song now. I'll be showing y'all the frequencies. So the frequencies are going to be ringing even louder. That's why he sung a song. He sang a song to us, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what the sun is doing. Singing. All right. It looked like ETs built the pyramid. I mean, yeah, that's because we're the ETs. I need something cosmic and chaotic like the Joker's colors. Yeah. Oh, is that Are you talking about in the form of a pyramid? Are you talking about the form of a pyramid? The Joker's colors. Here we go. Here's the Joker's colors right over. I think this is kind of like closer to the Joker's colors, right? Oh yeah. Oh, I just had a nice little purple pyramid, and someone had what's it called? The goddess bought it right away. As soon as I showed it the first day, she bought it right away. It was really nice. It was a really nice purple. It was a really nice color. It's like purple, some type of purple lavender type of mixed color. It's really, really nice. But she bought it the first day that I put it out and I showed it to y'all. But let's get it. Claim your divine abundance. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, you got to get it too. You know what I'm saying? you got to go out and get it too, because that's how the universe works. The universe works by you aligning with your desire and then finding a way to formulate it and get it. Kind of like me, you know, when I come on here and I have a need, you know what I'm saying? I have a need in order to provide some energy, some healing, right? And I need reciprocated for that. I come here and I sell my stuff to you guys, and who's ever in need of that reciprocated energy, they buy it from me. You feel me? Because it's a give and take. It's a give and take. The universe will always provide for you. You just have to find the means for you in order to do it is what you're doing, get in your abundance. Okay, because remember, this world right now, it rewards negativity. It rewards negative vibration, negative things. Okay, so that's why us, the positive people, the positivity, the polarity with that is there's not a lot of us we're not millionaires, we're not billionaires, because this negative 3D world, it only rewards negativity, negative ideas, negative frequency to keep you in a low vibrational state. Okay, so of course it's going to be hard for you, not hard, but if you believe it, it'll be hard for you not to be able to access money. And then they make it hard for you in the first place because they took away your source of income, because Haiti was that source of income, was that power that connected us to this, right? So it's a major setback when it comes to this type of stuff. That's what I'm saying. This is a spiritual war. This war is a lot more, way more deeper than you think, y'all. It's way, way, way deep. It is so deep. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying that these people, right? These 83s that you think is doing it, there's no way in hell they could come up with these ideas. There's no way in no world they can ever create something like this. That's why I'm telling y'all, we're in a cosmic video game, and the cosmic video game is speaking to us. It's showing us what's going on. And there's a point in time all of this is going to come to an end, because we're at that graduation right now. We're just going through the thick of it, just a little bit of it, and we're going to get through it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So yes. All right, y'all. So it looks like nobody was ready today, and that's okay. That's totally okay. But we'll definitely do this once again, y'all. Okay, because again, I'm here to help with the balance, with the energy, to bring some healing energy in. All right, y'all. So that being said, we will get back later to this. Let me see. Perfect. All right. So much abundance upon every single one of y'all. We will get back to y'all later. All right. We'll be back. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. God is surely abundance. Let's get it. Let's get it. But abundance. Gratitude and abundance upon you. Okay. Okay. When you truly awaken, this is and shows and knows. Yes, exactly. And that's what I'm showing y'all. Because I'm at that era where like I'm literally, that's why they were talking about woke, you know, DeSantis, oh, wokeism, we're gonna punish wokeism, blah blah blah, and all this type of stuff. Because we're waking up, we're rising up, we are rising up, we're waking up out of this illusion. This has been the illusion. Your jobs has been the illusion. Your health care has been the illusion. Okay, your work has been, I said that already. All right, these people around you have been the illusion. The law around you have been an illusion. If it doesn't work in conjunction with nature, it goes against nature. So all your freaking man-made laws that police officers are trained to enforce, and they don't even know the law. They don't even know the law. Because if you know Black's law, then you can beat any law. Because Black's law is what supersedes any law. Okay, so and you already see, you know what I'm saying, that you know why they call it Black's law, because the black sun, the real sun is the black sun, the melanated sun. So yes, which is the brown sun. So okay, y'all, much love and abundance upon every single one of you guys. I got $100. Anything with purple. What about the humps? The humps got purple on it? It doesn't look. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Got nothing with purple. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, we got nothing right now with no pyramid, nothing with purple. I mean, we have pendants and everything, you know. We got pendants. But, you know, Elijah, I feel like you want something stronger. You already got a pendant you already got a super strong pendant on your neck. So we'll definitely get, we're creating pyramids right now. Okay. Pyramids and busters. So, you know, just, you know, hold on. So, okay. All right. Sacred geometry. Hey. Elijah, what zodiac sign are you? What zodiac sign are you? What you think about this? What about this one? That purple pyramid may have been sold. That's why I need to update the Etsy, because I have some pieces that's already been sold on there. Okay. What about this Merkaba, the sacred geometry with the Merkaba, with the Star of David? Star of David. Even like, what's it called? A purple Virgo. Oh, you a Leo? That's what's up. Hey, fellow Leo. Fellow Leo. Hold on. What? Which one? The Chem Buster? Oh, okay. I did. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, what's it called? So that one's already gone. This one's sold already. I apologize. Elijah. Apparently this one already sold. This one already sold. So what I can do is we can create some stuff for you. We can create some pieces for you guys. We can create some pieces for you side, okay? All right, we will create. Yeah, so we'll just be able to create some stuff, okay? You said the first one, the first what? This I'm learning sacred geometry, and it is so powerful. I am on my way to financial abundance, and I am going to buy them out because everything is beautiful and powerful. Yeah, sacred geometry. That's exactly what. That's what they don't want you to get into, sacred geometry, because once you start figuring out everything is sacred geometry, you start flowing in that sacred geometry shape, right? Then things start opening up for you like a flower, for real, y'all. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, that cube is gone. That cube is. Apparently that cube was sold. Elijah. That cube was saved, but I've got this one. I've got. Right here. So either you can wait, we can make you a nice one, you know what I'm saying? Or you could get one of these, you know what I'm saying? And that's one with the Medusa, or this one with the sun. Okay. There we go. So I don't know if you want one of these instead. The Medusa, or the sacred seed of life. The seed of life. You got the seed of life, or the Medusa with the sun in the back. So let me know what you want, Elijah, and I'll hook you up. And we got the again. Don't sleep on the Medusas, man. The Medusas are awesome, man. These things are fire. Don't sleep on the Medusas now, okay? Don't sleep on the goddesses now. So yeah, Elijah, you got my information, my brother. You can hit me up.